Welcome, it is time once again, as it often is, for Into the Airlock. By my count, this is the 11th episode, but my count may be wrong. This is a bit high number to be counting to. In any case, we have Trashman69, terrific name, coming in here with a Mantis B, dubbed the Man-Eater. They've got Thunder by their side, it's two-man tie, and this is a super powerful ship. It has 4 teleporting spots, so this one can ravage anybody with boarding crew. It also has a boarding drone, good for some events, and also really helpful in joining in with the fights, sometimes. It's really well defended because it has level 2 shields at the very start, or level 4 kind of, with 2 shield barriers. And with defense drones, it's immune to a lot of damage. It's immune to rockets, it's immune to anything that can penetrate 1 level of shield, and we also have Mantis Pheromones. How could they possibly mess this up? I have no idea. We are, of course, playing with Mutiny rules, though, so I'm sure they'll find a way. Let's have you ready there, Thunder, to jump in, and Trash Man, who I'm probably going to totally accidentally call the Trash Master often, because that's the GTA 3 vehicle I'm thinking of. Lost my train of thought already. Point is, we're good to go, except we have no weapons. We have no offensive capabilities outside of boarding, so something we're really going to need to do is find a weapon and pay the outrageous extra scrap to actually upgrade weapon control to be level 2. It costs 40. I wouldn't mind some piloting so we can actually dodge even while we're all out of here, but that's probably going to have to wait a while. We only have level 1 engines as well. Rough stuff, but it's made up for with this. As soon as we have 4 crew, anything we see we should be able to consume. So let's hope we do exactly that. Mutiny rules are in effect, so if captain and crew ever come to a disagreement, there's going to be, well, better to see this with our eyes. Right, intelligent life in nearby planet. Are we going to investigate or ignore it? Could be a free way to pick up an NG. The captain wants to investigate. Now, normally we also care what the crew has to think, but as long as there's only 2, the captain will always have their way, so with any luck, we'll pick up a 3rd soon, and then we'll be in for a chance for mutiny. The only other run I can think of that had no mutiny was when Dark Young went on his own and died Sector 1. What a shame. In any case, what are we going to do with these weird 6-legged horse-like animals? Communicate, bring them aboard, or simply leave? It's up to the captain and crew. Nobody else gets to make any calls here. Captain Trashman is saying that we need to communicate, and unfortunately they're just standing there with their large expressionless eyes, so no free NG for us, just a wasted jump. I don't like that event because there's a correct choice to make, which doesn't seem right. I prefer my events to be risk-reward. 2 empty jumps so far, pretty bad on Sector 1. Speaking of pretty bad, speaking of really quite bad, we've got a pirate fighter here with a really rather powerful burst laser Mark III that we won't be able to dodge. I'm not going to invest in boarding here. We're just going, in defense, we're just going to... Oh, they're probably going to board us first. That's interesting. That's really quite interesting. We can kill them when they're here. There we go. Oh, and they've sent in a Rockman. Interesting. Really rather interesting, actually. I'm actually going to deploy a defense drone, purely to stop us taking too much damage here. Well, I thought we would. It's not working very well. And there goes our ability to board. And we're not very good at fixing, so that's not good for us at all. At least that guy's dead. We need this fixed ASAP. We're going to take another shot, unfortunately. Right on our sensors. Oh, and right on our ability to dodge and to do a lot of other things. That's unfortunate. That's really rather unfortunate, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to board and hope for the best, even though Thunder's a little injured there. Oh, go on, we'll get you healed up a little bit. Just a little, though. We're not made of time here. We are, however, made of taking injuries. Alright, come on, these guys have got to go. Oh, it's another Mantis, and they have another crew, unfortunately. And I hear fire. Where's the fire? Doesn't matter, we can't take it out. Alright, down it goes. We strip it of all useful supplies. Your teleporter's damaged. We take one of the enemy ships back to return to our own ship. Now we got some fixing to do. Where is that fire? Oh, it's on the teleporter. Alright, get the doors dealt with. There's a lot of fire going on here. Now we can air this situation out. There's quite a lot of damage to take in our first encounter there, but what you gonna do? Let's just say no to the fire. Great. Close up, get the oxygen flowing, get fixing our ship. That was a rough encounter, honestly, but that's how good that weapon is. Really good. I've never seen what happens if all your crew is boarding in the enemy ship and your teleporter broke. Yeah, I'm glad that there's a way out for that, otherwise we'd be soft locked there. Nice of them to actually have a teleporter for us to use. We'll get ourselves fully healed up, fix the entire ship, and then get back to it. I don't think that defense drone did much for us. At all. Really. Manti are incredibly slow at fixing. Even two of them is just the rate of one regular crummy human, sadly. We took a lot of damage, like 6 hull damage there. But a real bummer that the first ship we run into has dual laser Mark II. That's a volley of 3, it's really fast to charge and it only uses 2 power. But we won, which is the important part. I didn't pay attention to what we took out of it though. I believe the defense drone hit a single asteroid during that fight. Yeah, and it might be an asteroid that wasn't really going to do anything to us anyway. Look at how slow it is. Bizarrely slow. Alright, we've fixed it up. Everybody's fine, so let's keep on a roll. Oh right, we still have to charge our FTL. That takes a while. Burst Laser Mark II is probably one of the best weapons in the game. Yeah, if you have 2 of them, you have an incredibly powerful assortment of weapons already. And it only costs 4 power to run them. It's not my favorite, but I can't deny how powerful it is. If you see it, you should generally grab it. Take the low road here. Rechto, we've got a fueling station. It's offering reasonable prices. Are we going to dock with it or ignore the refueling platform? Could be some free fuel, could be a forced encounter. Could be a massive explosion that kills us. Dock and dock, we're told. Oh, well, look at that. We have a problem here. We cannot board them. They have the Zoltan overshield, which prevents boarding. Fortunately, they can't hurt us. Well, both the encounters we've had really blow, but that's just the game trying to give us some early pain because it knows how good a ship we're running here. Now, let's skedaddle. Can you smash the Zoltan shield with a boarding drone? That would be cool, but it doesn't work that way, sadly. Oh, with 15% dodge, I don't think we're going to be dodging much here. But we'll agonizingly slowly get our FTL drive going. Smash it with a Mantis. Zoltan overshield bypass would be a great thing for us to have, but that's ambitious to say the least. There's one event where you manually ram your ship, but you need rock plating for it. It's nothing fancy, it's just a text. Well, not just that, you get the text for it, but you also disable something on the enemy. Is this the level up dodge? No, I can't jump until the FTL drive is ready to go, and because we have level 1 engines, it takes forever. Right, sadly, not a fight that we can win. Let's go here, I'm feeling good about this one. Aha! Well, we have somebody here fitted for transport rather than combat, and they don't want to engage us or our ship. Do we demand the surrender of their goods, or do we avoid the ship entirely? Demand their surrender, says the trash man. Give us the goods. They want to run away. And they have a defense drone. However, they can't defend against this. On guard. They are, however, charging, so we need to kill these guys, and fast. Hopefully they don't have really strong engines and are about to jump away already. But they should come out of here and then it stops charging and we just slaughter them for good. Uh-oh, right, I need him to come out of there. There we go, now it's delayed. Might look like it's coming down to the wire with Trash Man here, but we can do a bit of a switcheroo. And then Thunder's taking the brunt of it. We slaughter them all, and we have scans of the whole area, which is rubbish. I don't know why that's seen as a prize. I almost never want sector scans. I'm going to be jumping through them anyway. Deadly Tower. Deadly Tower indeed. Is saying that that was a terrible amount of scrap, but for Sector 1 on hard mode, 13 scrap isn't that bad. Okay, store, distress. We could sell the pheromones, which aren't that good, and I could also honestly sell the boarding drone if it gets us a weapon. Then the early scrap that we get from it would be really rather nice. But I'd rather just eat everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, with potential to do more. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's do as many as we can then. Well, there's a fat lot of nothing there. There aren't enemy ships, but I'm hoping for some events. Oh, well, that's an alright event. Combat Drone Mark II. It needs 4 power, so we're not likely to be using it anytime soon. But that'll sell for decent dough. Unless we want to upgrade drone control. You're right, that is nay bad. That is worth going to the store for and immediately cashing in our chips. Alright, group of mysterious alien vessels. Hull missile, charge laser. Oh, Ion Blast Mark II is really good. Scrap recovery arm is really good. I think it's goodbye boarding, goodbye combat, and goodbye pheromones. So that we have loads of... That's an unreal amount of scrap for Sector 1. Scrap recovery arm will pay for itself, regardless what some people say. It's a shame we don't really get any good weapons out of this. At all. And this is a crap weapon. The only good thing about it is that it can pierce 1 level of shield. Ion Blast Mark II is great when coupled with drones or anything else, but it's not offensive enough. I think we'll just take scrap recovery arm, and we have enough scrap to upgrade our ship with something. Teleporting might sound nice, but I'm not interested. I think a better medibase so that we can heal up slightly faster and be protected from some nasty events. And that'll be good. Ion Blast can indeed deal with Zoltan. Let's just try to avoid the Zoltan, though. Attack, distress, that, and then out of here. Should kind of go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll be fine taking that. Piloting, engine. No, we won't be dodging for a while. Righto, our crew is keeping our engines barely operational. Well, that's very true. But these guys cannot get through our shielding. They are likely to be rocks, but that's all the better for us to crush them to death with. Oh, well, that's an interesting looking rock. The other one must be a rock. It's moving agonizingly slow. Now, here's an idea. We're going to run away from you for a bit, because you're so incredibly slow, and try to deal some damage here instead. I don't think we actually damaged that, unfortunately. Great. I actually want to get a bit of combat experience here, so we're going to trash their ship a bit. Oh, you are wanting to fight me here, is that so? I think he's all kinds of confused. I think he's very confused. Well, goodbye his crappy weapons. Soon goodbye his crappy oxygen. Yeah, it seems he's really dead set on protecting his shields. Interesting. I didn't know you could game the AI this hard, especially when they're a stupid rock. Well, they're all dead. 14 scrap is pretty good, and it becomes 15 scrap with the scrap recovery arm. Takes a lot for it to pay for itself, but it does pay for itself, and it's really good for score grinding as well. Maybe, but a bit gamey perhaps. Well, maybe in fact. Let him choke in his mistakes. Oh, never mind. Now we're killing him off. And we got good combat experience. Trash Master is now quite a bit better at killing. That's what I like to hear. 3 scrap recovery arms would be insane. We've got a single life form, and with our level 2 Medibay, we'll be able to resuscitate him for free, is what I believe. But still, it's up to Captain and almost the crew to check it out. Go down and investigate. Here we go. Improved Medibay means that we can bring this madman into the Medibay. And there we go. Thank you. Please let me serve you on your ship. I feel like my old self again. It's another mantis. Well, that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Who feels like joining this carnivorous crew? Oh man, we got options aplenty. But I like a guy here called Sinister. It's a very fitting name. Alright, and that is why I upgrade the Medibay if I'm stuck with Medibay. It's just so good. Right, let's skedaddle. Now we can have mutiny, because there are 3, and that means 2 could go against the captain. Well now, here's a slave trader offering us laborers for cheap. We could pay 43 scrap to get ourselves a 4th mantis, or we could attack the slaver scum and try to take them for free. Trash Master wishes to attack, as does Thunder, and Sinister is a little too slow in the uptake and hasn't said anything, so it looks like we're attacking. They can get through our shields, but maybe let's get through their face. Jinx, we can't even fit everyone in here. Oh, that's Zoltan, man. That's not without a bit of pain. Oh, that's double Zoltan, man. Well, if we're going to take them on, let's just take on one of them for now. Nice, the shields persist. That's going to hurt. That hurts a lot. But we're able to take care of it. And would you look at that? The slaves did not survive the fighting. We found their burnt bodies in the hold. Who was starting fires? Anyway, there was a disgusting human who joined us thanks to all of that. And that is good, because that frees up our Manti to actually go and kill, whilst the crummy human can take care of cleaning the deck. Question is, who is a disgusting human here? And I think his name is Jimmy. Welcome aboard, Jim. Alright, now this is a really good start for the ship. 3 boarding Manti, an upgraded medbay, and somebody that can actually fly this bucket of bolts. It's really worth thinking about upgrading those engines of ours. But I really don't like upgrading engines early on. Better to hold out for a weapon, because otherwise we are useless against a Zoltan ship. Okay. Oh, well, speaking of weapons, we don't have a lot of missiles for this, but breach missiles are pretty good. We've interrupted the salvage operation and grabbed ourselves that. Now, breach missile, oh, well, 4 damage. Okay, there's no only about it. This will be a very good weapon against the flagship if we hold on to it then, because the breach prevents automatic repair. It also prevents them making use of their medibay, because we breach it. So that's damn good damage output. Not too shabby. Alright, onwards to the next sector. Captain's Privilege. Are we going to the Pirates or the NG? The NG are friends with Zoltan, so we might encounter Zoltan overshields there. Pirates are pirates. Nobody will miss them. But it's up to the captain and the captain only to decide. Does the flagship have a defense drone? Only in Sector 2, in Phase 2 rather, and that can be very quickly taken care of by any amount of teleporting manti or fire. Pirates, we can eat them easier, says the Trash Master. Also, I don't think the NG like the manti that much. Let's go. A few Federation-friendly planets still exist in this sector, but they are constantly under attack by pirate raids. It's a dangerous sector, so be careful. The store tempts me, ever so. I may still sell the breach missiles if there's something really good we can get for it. Oh god, I love Breach Bomb Mark II. Self-teleporting breach bomb. Almost always breaches. Oh. Don't know what I've done to deserve this. 32 for the breach missile, but breach bomb Mark II. Breach bomb Mark II is my favorite weapon and will ignore those nasty defenses, or defense drones. Yes, it will, if only we could sell the human. We'd need one upgrade to turn it on. Yes, we would. It also... I'm not sure if that actually does any damage against the overshields of Zoltan's. I don't think it does. Jake, you okay? You sound like you're drooling. I'm not drooling, you're drooling. Ion Blast might be a good investment to get through Zoltan overshields, if nothing else. It only requires 1 power. I think that's a solid investment. It's not a good weapon overall, given that we can only have 3, but I think for 30 scrap, it's good to be able to deal with Zoltan overshields. I'll take that. As for that Breach Bomb Mark II, I am so incredibly tempted to buy that thing, it's unreal. I'd sell Breach for it. Already invested in Many Bay Clone Bay with 50 scrap. No, I don't want to run with Clone Bay now that we have this. If we lose people, we lose people. Sorry, this is a really difficult choice. I'm going to have to take it over to the captain. Do you want the Breach Bomb Mark II, or do you want something else? You can say what you want, honestly. I usually make the economic decisions, but this is too tough. Come on, Jake, how often do we get the Breach 2? Do it for the memorable run, says Dennis Wolf. Treat yourself, says General ZX. And Hapjaxa says, do it. Breach Bomb is too good to miss, says Trash Man. Looks like we're getting it. I think it's going to be goodbye Breach Missile, though. Requires 2 power, but we don't have the power to even do that. I'm going to get some repairs while we're here. It's incredibly cheap. So let's get pretty much all of them. Oh, Distress Bacon. Oh, well now. Shame we got rid of our breaching robot guy. Help, we're being overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders. Will we send in the crew to be devoured by giant alien spiders, or leave them alone? Thunder wishes to leave. Jimmy says leave those well alone. Sinister wants to send on in, but the Trash Master says that spiders taste bad and they're going to leave them alone. What an awful event. You almost... Well, I mean, it's 50-50, but it feels like you always lose somebody to it. Let's take the low road, hit up the nebula, and keep on going. Well now, mercenaries are swarming in the galaxy now. Will we hire them, fight them, or do we have no need of their services? Captain and crew. They have rockets, we have defense drone. And we have a good amount of drones. Fight, attack, fight those suckers. We don't care about the mother suckers. Getting that defense drone, I don't want to take any damage here. Ion's not really going to do anything for us. And sorry, Jimmy, you're not qualified to take this ride. Our crew, however, is very qualified for it. Kill him to death, lads. Oh, a mantis. And a crummy human. I hope that investment isn't a waste. Oh, okay. There we go. We strip it for 15, and we don't get hit by that rocket either. Very nice, very clinical. That's how fights should be with this ship. Yeah, go for the low road. Oh well, fire, that's a different story. Also flak, that's a very different story. We need that taken care of on the double, so say goodbye to that weapon bay, pretty please. Ah, damn, we didn't damage it fast enough. But hey, they have a medibay, so with a bit of luck, they will bugger off, and then we will not get flacked anymore. Okay, well, there goes a bit of our shields, but fortunately the flak is gone. Now, there's a slight issue here. Well, it's more than slight. It's a very big issue, and that is... actually, I think I'll have the whole place open up. They have a medibay, so it's kind of hard for us to deal with that. However, we could send people to destroy the medibay, or they could have that medibay set on fire. We don't have what it takes to breach it, though. I just want to make sure that their weapons won't be hurting us at all. This could be a problem for us. Thanks to that medibay. Alright, oh damn. There goes our ability to teleport our people back. And now they're on fire, but with a bit of luck, we can take care of their medibay. There we go. Now kill. Okay, we have problems here. Oh, well, healing burst. That is very good for us right now. However, the situation on the ship is not. We need that fixed and fixed now, or else we won't be able to get our crew back. And if fire starts creeping into them, all the worse. Solar flare incoming. Hope it isn't here. Okay, no, it's in somewhere that we can deal with. Alright, Groovy, get back, get charging, close the doors, get oxygenated, get healed. You'll heal faster than the suffocation damage. And I want that shield resurrected. Everybody's getting on it. Solar flare's probably imminent, get away from there. Weapon's less important, but let's still try to fix it. Solar flare incoming, down we go. Will not be defeated by Tian Shinhan here. Don't pretend to be scared, Jake, as if you don't know you can slaughter every Xeno with this ship. I know we can. I can also make economic decisions, and this one is a straight up winner. It's as cheap as you'll ever get fuel, barring those special trade events. Alright, ship's all fixed up. Let's keep on keeping on. There's a store, but, ooh, man, heal bomb is actually really quite good for us. Still, though, I don't think I want to go to the store. Ion can take care of Zoltan over shield. Cheapest we can get fuel is by taking it, points out Trashmaster. Well, there we go. You fire a warning shot across the bow of some pirate ship with what I don't know. Before I ever go into Nebula, I always upgrade piloting. 1, 2, 3, 4, exit. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, exit. Take the high road. You barely have time to register jump completion before your ship warns us of an incoming ship with weapons hot. They can't get through our shields, and as long as we have defense drone, they can't get through that either. Board and destroy. Check that cloning bay. I think we're going to get a lot of experience on this ship. Unfortunately, they have a mantis. Well, a very dead mantis now. And a rock. Soon to be a very dead rock. Okay, I'm on, Jimmy. Right, of course they're going to jump back with more manti, but that's okay. Great opportunity to learn how to kill for us. Good, don't have to worry about rockets anymore. We'll do another round of killing. Actually, get to it now. Uh-oh, that's a bad thing for you, isn't it? Have you two duke it out. Oh, it was a well-upgraded one. That's a slight problem for us. We're a little too injured to keep slugging this one out. Get away for a bit. I'm gonna bring him back and get him healed up. This isn't worth dying over. Heal bomb, Jake, is an option, but I'd like to avoid using my very precious rockets right now. We can do this. And since we have defense drone already spent, there's no need for us to spend further. Especially if they commit to fixing other parts of their ship here. Right, you deal with that, you take care of that. Oh! You got that one taken care of, Trash Master. Defense drone is not infallible. Still, we strip it for 22, and we don't take another hit there. Get healed, get fixing. It's only 1 damage, though. What was that then? A Leto, not an Artemis? Thought I was seeing one of those Manti die, says Rusty on Twitch. Come now. I like the Manti when we're fighting with them, less so against them. 1, 2, 3, 4 now to here. We'll see what we can do with that. Mark II is more reliable, yes, but it's also criminally expensive. Well now, will our investment pay off already? Greetings and welcome to our bacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. They have Ion and Rocket. We have Defense Drone and Ion of our own. Will we pay or reject? Reject. We have Ions for the shield, says Heavy Arms. Reject backs up Sinister. And the captain says reject. We have Ion. Apparently we'll reject. We will regret this decision. Let's hope not. And they're, of course, automatically deploying that, so we'll keep defense. The moment you deploy it, it takes a bit to warm up. You'll see this red become green. There we go. So if you deploy it the moment they shoot, very high chance you're going to miss it. Anyway, overshield prevents boarding, so we have to knock it out first. So let's have some work done on dodging and... not bad. Dodging and weaponing. Not any old Ion, that's a stun Ion. Not my favourite, far from it. There we go. They're ready to be slaughtered. Very little point in having that constantly firing, no one's going to learn from it. Now, check that medibay. 'Tis a joke, they have no medibay. In fact, they're full of pathetic NG. I should really consider upgrading the sensors so we can actually see what's inside enemy ships. It's all stripped, we're coming back, and we seem okay. I will upgrade those sensors, because being able to see your enemy before you jump blindly in is a massive advantage when you rely on boarding. Shields are operational. Let's check out the nebula. Aha! There's a rebel ship waiting nearby, stationed to look for us. At a glance, they should be able to penetrate our shields barely. They have some unknown drone, though. Attack, attack, attack! Looks like we're attacking the ship. No, they can't penetrate our shields unless they have some other drone that I didn't notice. And check that medibay, as they say. He didn't do anything else to us, did he? He didn't launch anything. No, then we are free to, well, heal up first. Might want to upgrade oxygen early on for this ship. It's in a bad spot. Oh, you mean how far away it is? True, but I think it's only really going to be bad if it catches fire, in which case increased oxygen isn't really going to save the day, I would dare say. Right, worth noting that these guys have upgraded doors. But we are Manti, we should be able to take care of them, no problem. Just look at the sheer amount of damage we do compared to what they do. Dead, dead, and more dead. Stripped, and boy do we feel smug. Jake, is the Zoltan crew boarding in Clone Bay viable with never-ending crew bombs? Certainly viable, but I think it's much worse than just fighting normally. You're going to lose a lot of skills if you do that, and I really don't like boarding with Zoltan because their whole shindig is that they give power to your ship, so if you're boarding with them, you're also losing reactor power that way. I disapprove of it. I mean, it could work, right? And this is why I upgrade piloting whenever I go into Nebula. Let's carefully explore the debris and come away with just the guy. Gracie here is a walking battery. Welcome aboard, Gracie. You're going to learn how to shield, because we need something defensive around here. Question is, who's going to be our green individual? Their name is going to be Hapjacks, because I see someone called Hapjacks saying, Jake, I'd like to play. Welcome aboard. Right, if we get a second one of you, that means that the shields will never be fully ionized, as long as they stand there. But I have a feeling... changed my mind. We're going to have you on the... we're going to have you on the engines, actually. Yeah, I like having Zoltan there. If we get a second Zoltan, I wouldn't have them spare there because most of our crew are going to be boarding. So if we have 4 boarding crew, we have 4 others spare. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't even give me anyone on doors or sensors. Right. I reckon we can do 1, 2. So we'll try. Yay, I'm the power boy, says Hapjacks. Well, congratulations. Now we have a bit of a problem. Rebel ship is exploring the beacon. We have no way of defeating this. We can't eye on it to death. We have nothing that does damage to their anything unless we board. And boarding would be our doom, so we just have to run away from this, unfortunately. But it gives us a chance to learn how to... well, dodge, if we ever dodge anything here. So I am... Ooh, there we go. I'm sometimes told, Jake, why do you not get the early engine upgrade? It's 10 scrap for 5 dodge. Well, sure, it is kind of that, but it also costs you reactor power to power it. And that's investing I'd just rather do in anything else. Could we dodge anything, please? There we go. Come on, Jimmy. You're meant to learn piloting faster than most. There we go. They can get through this. But there's nothing we can do. Well, not strictly. We could actually be firing ion at them, but not worth it in my view. Alright. Not worth it. Let's hit up that exit. Okay, your sensors have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. Are we going to hail them or ignore Camp Refugia? That scrap repair arm is not paying for itself without scrap, says Alpha Gamma. Very true. The whole crew wishes to hail them, but it was an ambush. Pirate ambush, no less. They have rockets, so I of course want the defense drone. Otherwise, I wish to kill them all. Not interested in eating that. But before we board, let's see where they board. Go and man that. Let's have that guy suffer a little bit. And then we go and say hello to him in here. Close up, reoxygenate. Check that medibay they've got. They don't have one. That is the joke of the medibay. It's lovely when it comes in from an angle like that and just gets murdered by our defense drone. But it doesn't always go that way. Down and down. Stripped for 21, by which I mean 23. And hey, I have not had such a scrap-rich run for a while. Get back in, get all healed up, back to positions. Consider any upgrades. I'll concede that a better crew teleporter is tempting, so we can get in and out faster. But now that we actually have people that can dodge, let's actually invest in a bit of dodge. Because now, if we ever don't need the defense drone, we can have another 10% dodge chance. Distress beacon. What do you think, Captain? How gutsy are you feeling? We're pretty strong. We could go for that distress beacon. And even that beacon if you feel real foolhardy. Of course, we'd have to double back and fight. No risk, no reward, says the Trash Master. Go for it. Oh, we're going for it. Aha! Your cockpit lights up with warning signals. You're being targeted from a nearby ship. It was a lure. Another lure. They're well kitted out with weapons, but not well kitted out enough. Plus, they are disgusting Engi that are about to die. Love it when you get a triple shot or even a quadruple shot on one individual before moving in for the rest. We could level up a lot of dodging and shielding and stuff here, but I don't like doing that. I do like getting 6 fuel. I like getting 6 fuel a lot. I really like how it's a lot faster to heal up with upgraded Medibay. It feels like the original one takes forever. You said no risk, no reward, so we're gonna put your money where your mouth is. We're going the extra distance, Captain. Besides, we got all the fuel, might as well use it. Haha, it's Dread Pirate Tucko, and he says, prepare to die. He has a beam drone and a rocket. That means we kind of have to defense against that rocket. However, I feel like we need to destroy that repair drone and kill everyone else in here. Check that Medibay. Thunder's not looking too good, but you've taken care of the situation. I'll take care of you too. All done, another 4 fuel and 22 scrap for our troubles. Get back, get healed, and get ready to pucker up. The repair drones do not stand up to Manti oppression. Okay, we got big questions to answer. What are we going to do against this? We're about to be boarded, possibly. Rocketed, possibly. Anti-ship batteried for certain. We're going to get the better engines. I really need to get out of here fast. It's tempting to upgrade this so we can actually have breach bomb going in case we have a very powerful attack coming in as well. There we go. We have quite a lot of free power, so we can get breach going, as well as our own Medibay. But it's very unlikely we're going to board anything. So you're going to man that, you're going to man that, you're going to man that. Welcome to your new positions for a short while, until we get boarded, of course. We got to jump through 2 of these and get out of here, so pucker up, Captain and crew. I'm determined not to give you an easy path just because you use one of the most overpowered ships around. We're getting shot. And they're about to board, and... well, it's a good thing we have a hard counter to rockets. It's not worth breach bombing on this. Alright, where are they ending up? That's fine. Both of you can go and take care of him, that's no biggie. Valuable combat experience is what Sinister would get if they were in on this fight. There we go, Sinister needs it. Well, doesn't need it, but deserves it. There you go. Incoming, everybody! Get ready! Just hope it doesn't hit engines or piloting. Ha! Not even a concern. Go and fix that, Manti. We're good. We're still good. Don't worry about it. We're still good. Look at that. They still get healed as you teleport away, so it's good to make use of that time if you can. That's annoying, but that thing takes an Aeon to charge up. Regardless, go to those positions that we set up for you. Strongly consider having the breach bomb available if the need arises. Of course... Clone Bay. Clone Bay, you say? Kill him to death, lads. We're taking this one. That's fine. Oh, especially if we are able to dodge. Say goodbye to your lives. Alright, we got ourselves a fuel for that one. You guys get yourselves healed up. I don't want you killed by an errant shot coming in from the ASB. I'd also quite like to dodge the ASB, please. Oh, we did! We did dodge it! Excellent, no need to go back there. Done. We got combat experience. Yeah, we did. Well, I'm not sure Sinister actually learned much from it. Alright, swell. Captain's privilege again. Uncharted Nebula or Uncharted Nebula. This is an anti-choice. There's only one answer here. I love boarding runs so much, says Slippery Is one rocket for one fuel worth it? It's not just one fuel, it's also the score we get for taking out a ship. South for more options, naturally. I like the way this trash man thinks, despite his terrible name. He thinks about things cleanly and clearly. Alright, let's go and help out the neighborhood, and we'll do as many nebula jumps as we can, because we upgraded our piloting. Righto! There's a distress beacon active, but we're not sure anyone's on board. Because we've upgraded our medibay, we should be safe from any insta-kills here. Fleeing rebel advance. Distress beacon active. Because it can, I think it can be a, oh, you've contacted some horrible disease. In any case, the boarding crew wishes to board. And, oh, wait, what? I thought we were safe, but I guess we're not. As you investigate the ship, you're attacked by now cannibalistic crew driven mad by lack of food. They've turned on feeding on each other. As you fight your way off the ship, one of your crew falls, and you're forced to leave them behind. Well, looks like the captain couldn't cut the mustard against fellow cannibals. That means we need a new captain. Who's stepping up to take over? We need you to be backed by someone else on the ship, though. Let's not forget, the captain was one of the first to say we're going to board there. What a damn shame. Still though, down to just 2 manti. 3 was an amazing boarding party, 2 considerably less so. Still, we need a captain. We need somebody who's going to have the key in the decisions here. What rude chaps those cannibals were, says Deathshed. Hapjack says that they're stepping up, and since nobody else is, seems like the battery man's going to be taking over. So, Hapjacks, you have all the power and all the risk that comes with being captain here. They're backed up by Thunder as well. Right, we jump into a sector of nebula beset by plasma storm. Are we going to fight a rebel scout that we can't fight, or are we going to outrun it? We cannot take on rebel scouts. We don't have any offensive weaponry. Hapjack says, I promise to be a merciful captain. Uh-oh. Jimmy wishes to fight, even though we can't fight it. Hapjacks wishes to blue option it. Sinister wishes to fight it. Thunder wishes for the blue option. So just narrowly avoiding a mutiny on his first decision is our Hapjacks captain. We attempt to outrun it. We successfully lose the ship in the storm. Let's please get our shields back operational before we jump again. And then jump again. You detect a Mantis expedition vessel. It's got its hull. We're determined. They don't wait to see if we're hostile. They just start firing. They can't get through our shields, which is rather nice. Check that medibay. I don't like it. I mean, they're going to board us first, which is nice, and we have all the time in the world here. Oh, well, that's less nice. Come on, you can't handle that kind of fight, and you know it. Leave it to the Manti. This is good for us. It's going to reduce their the number of people they have alive. And hey, Sinister learned how to fight. You're going to need to after losing Trash Master. Right. Best thing I can think to do is to have a breach bomb ready to go on their healing tanks when they decide to run away. Unless it's only Engie, in which case we're going to just slaughter. Whatever the case, let's get in there. Oh, it's Mantis. Mantis and Engie. Could probably do that Mantis in. There we go. We killed him. And we'll probably kill this guy as well. Don't need to waste a breach bomb, and it would be a waste. There we go. And hey, small bomb. It still does 0 offensive damage, unfortunately. So we're just going to keep it on the backlog. Might even sell it. Not my choice, says Jimmy. I don't respect this Johnny-come-lately of a captain. Ooh. Humans throwing some shade. Does he need to be put in his place? Could sell small bomb. Doesn't really fetch much. I'd rather do more jumps. We're really lacking on offensive capabilities, but I think you can already see that. Aha! Heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula. If we've got blue option, we go blue. We lock onto their life signs. And, oh, I do not like the transmutation of skills on this ship. But another disgusting human has joined us. And they are going to be Holy from Holy Macaroni. Go and join Thunder and Sinister. I won't complain if only 2 of you come back. Alright, let's keep on keeping on here. Could really do with an actual weapon. Wait, what? A rock armored transport looks to have lost its bearings. Whatever life form you are, we find you repugnant. We seek no aid. Leave now. They can't get through our defenses. Will we leave? Or will we arm the weapons after this diplomatic insult? Arm them up, fight it. Arm the Mantis. Very well. Arm those weapons. Well, 1 level of shield is fine. As long as we defense drone, and then we just rush in and kill them. Check that medibay. We will figure that out. Might not even have to... Oh man, deploying this was a waste of a drone part. Oh well. Should have thought about that, shouldn't I? Right, go and deal with that. The human will take the beating. Boy, will that human take a beating. Get out of there, man. Well, take a bit more of a beating. They'll probably fix that. Maybe Holy can take care of it. Unlikely, very unlikely. This doesn't bode well if I'm not going to bomb this thing. No, I have another option. I know that we don't have any oxygen here. Let's do this then. Take down those weapons first so I don't have to worry about them whatsoever. Then... Oh, that was a risky one for Holy, but let's take care of those shields. And then have an ion blast. Oh no, it's level 2, isn't it? Regardless, let's take care of those. Alright, get you guys out of there. That's getting a little too deadly for you. A little too deadly towers, even. Again, I could breach that healing, but I want to find a solution that doesn't involve doing that. Right, they're both going in there. What we need to do is lure them out and then smash this, but not in a way that ends up with our human dying, obviously. Obviously, but Holy is getting Holy smacked. Just not enough. They'll want to protect the shields, yeah. Might be worth going for the shields instead. Or if they don't now, they keep repairing the medibay. Alternative thought, let's send in more people. Don't even need to dodge, so let's just take a very heavy-duty approach to things. That way they should hopefully last a little longer. And that should still kill you, because we can damage faster than they can heal with 2 Manti versus 1. There we go. When in doubt, just board with more crew. Jolly good. Still, humans where Manti should be. Disgusting. Alright, back to it. We have plenty of scrap, but I'd really like to save that for an actual offensive weapon. Alright, we're out of there. Aha, we've got a smuggler here trying to stay away from the beacons. Do we think we can attack the bugger, or do we simply ignore the ship? Without functioning sensors, we won't be able to see what's on board there. And I'm sure we can still have our way with them. Attack, no mercy for the pirates. Attack. Jimmy also says attack. Well, looks like we're going on in. That's a weapon setup. And they have a medibay. I think there's no good way to deal with this without destroying their medibay. But I still want those weapons taken care of. Yeah, those weapons are a big problem, I think. There's an alternative where we send in everybody, but then we can't dodge at all. I could send in you to take care of that, but then we lose a bit of power. Ah, well no, they're about to board us, which is good. That'll take care of some of their... Where are they? Oh! Disgusting slugger bugger. That's fine though, that tells me that they have far less of a crew to throw at us. Just dodge one. Or take the hit. Evidently we don't care. Alright, get in there and give them what's for. Ah, this should be easy. Just need to, again, dodge just once. That's all. There we go. The schematic remains that we found. They were military-grade drones. We bring them on board. It's an ion intruder drone. I hate fighting those. I have no experience fighting with them. Something's on fire here. Unexpected. The clone bay is very powerful, but I prefer the medibay. Just feels more fitting. Those breaches shut down systems would be deadly against AI flagship. That's why I bought it. I know it's good the whole game, but for the end game, it is a strategy in on itself. How are we feeling about the ship? What would we like to upgrade? It's 3 to deploy you, huh? They have a lot of health, so the ion can really drag aggro and cause a breach. But it also costs a drone, and I'm really tight-fisted with my drones. Also, the exit I've seen worse places for an exit. We'll try and do as many jumps here as we can. Really want a weapon though. Oh right, there's a store down there. Why are we not checking that out? Because it's a dead end, that's why. 1, 2, 3, and then we go down south more. Again, I don't want to hit up that dead end. Oh, right, you were referring to the ion. Yeah, but you don't... I don't think you choose where it goes when you launch it. Alright, a whole lot of nothing coming out here. Maybe I should check that store when we had the chance, but I did not. Righto, a black market weapons trader spins a tale about the dangers of the nebula. Do we ignore him, attack him, or spend 45 on an unknown weapon that could also just be a lesson? Jimmy wishes to make the purchase. I mean, it could be anything. Attack, says Heavy. Kill him. Sinister wishes to buy. So it's 2 for the buying, but 3 for the killing. And the captain's on the killing side. That's Captain Hapjacks to you. Let's take him out. They can get through us, but with a setup like that, it's almost certainly a 2 crew. So let's just kill him. Do they even get a volley off? Barely. Barely touches us. We take what we can. Turns out he didn't have a weapon for us, so good thing we didn't get screwed over. That's actually not how it works, but in my head that's how it works. Very good, and back to it. And that's a lot of scrap. I would like to be weaponizing that scrap more than I am. What would we even do, though? We could get some more weapon control and some power for it. That way, we could, for example, run with Breach and Heal Bomb. Heal Bomb is such a nice get-out-of-jail-free card if your crew are dying. Nothing but static. That's okay. Every jump adds to your score. So it's good to do a lot. Level 3 shields, bit overkill at this point. Your ship emerges quite far away from the beacon. And there's a rebel ship nearby. Are we going to attack it or remain concealed? They'd have to destroy a system, then wait for it to be auto-repaired until all hull is gone, says Dennis. Even if it weren't, it'd take forever for a drone to... Oh, right, yeah. Drones take forever to kill unmanned ships. Attack, crush, attack, attack. Jimmy wants to revolt. He keeps going for the opposite. He's going to need some backup on that front, though. There could be a few of them, and they have no medibait. Let's do this. It's a waste of battery, man. However, he shouldn't need to dodge much. And I need the defense drone here. Nicely done. Hey, you're not that bad at dodging. Maybe you really are material for being a captain. We take all the scrap we can manage, we bring everybody back, and we all get nicely healed up. Not the most eventful, but it is clinical. Back to positions, everybody. Drowning in the scrap here as well, which is just the right way to drown. Okay, we got another smuggler's run here. We're going to take them out or ignore them. Again, we can board pretty well. A little less well now that we've lost our ex-captain, but... Hey, could have avoided that if the captain had said, no, let's not board that deadly ship. Regardless, we're going on the attack. Ooh, you know, level 3 shields would keep us safer, but still not safe. Regardless, we're going on in. I'm going to have Heal Bomb ready just in case this goes hairy. Oh, it's against slugs. That's no problem. They're as bad at fighting as humans. Still, it's nice to have the backup of the healing just in case. Okay, that's good. I don't like Halberd. Ah! Return of the third Mantis, and he already knows how to fight. Looks awfully familiar, this guy, but I wouldn't want to say. Question is, who's ready to join the boarding party here? The answer is third tier. Third tier gaming, says there already. Well, welcome aboard. Get everybody healed up and get in for a nibble. Excellent. I mean, if we just had that crappy human chucked out, we'd have an ultimate boarding team here. As it stands, we have a pretty good boarding team here. 1, 2, then out of here. Eerily quiet. Okay. Okay. It's worrying that the rebels have penetrated so deep. And it's an unmanned craft. We can't hurt the thing, but it can hurt us. What a shame. It's definitely about to shoot us, so let's have some defense going. Even the ion intruder couldn't do anything. It would just ion systems. It wouldn't actually do any real damage. Go and fix that, crummy human. Nice dodge. I think Jimmy wants to be captain himself. Oh, whoa, that was a good place for them to attack. Oh, right, I'm out of there. That was great. Took care of our missile defense. Another empty jump, though. Empty jumps are the most disheartening of all. You just get absolutely nothing. Groovy. Well, Captain's Privilege once again. We're slaughtering our way through the sectors. Do we go for the rocks or the slugs? Both are easy prey for our mandibles here. Is mandibles even the right word? I don't know. I'm not into anatomy. Still, we just had our stray of nebula, and it did take a big chunk out of our hull. And the rocks use rockets, so we have a hard counter for. Captain Hapjacks says do rocks. He also says Jimmy had his chance. True, the slugs use mind control, and I'd want to upgrade my oxygen as well in case they go for that. Right, rock people, your exit's in a pretty good location for us. What's with that? Oh, there's a place there. Cool. Jump, jump, or jump, jump. Oh, I don't like the low road. Let's take the high road. Or let's take the low road supplementing the high road. 161 scrap is a ton, but I want to store. There's nothing I could reasonably think to upgrade right now except maybe shields. And that seems like a bridge too far for me. I need offensive weaponry. By the way, Jake, level 2 teleporter is good enough to board unmanned ships and return before they die of oxygen. I am aware of this, Haryar. However, I give you this counter. In order to destroy it, we still need to do some damage, and that would require people being on board, and they would die. We would essentially sacrifice probably a human in order to destroy. Okay, teleport signatures, shouts on ship. Your shields are being taxed to deflect debris. Maybe I should have gotten that. Oh no, the asteroids are going to get in the way of that. Also, we're being boarded like crazy here. Right. There's a lot I don't like about their ship. I'm going to turn off oxygen for now. Consider getting the breach bomb going to knock out their weapons. But I still hope that a fence drone will be enough. No, I think we'll be fine boarding. We just got to kill these ones, which means we need to hold out defensively first. I just hope it shoots a rocket instead of, yeah, that. Whew! That's good news for us. This is less good news. Third tier is getting slaughtered there. Get out of there. I need you to take care of that, Sinister. You need the combat experience anyway. Right, they're down. You all get healed up straight away. Where's my defense drone? Ah, there goes my oxygen. Oh, crumbs, we were already not oxygenating. Right, that needs to be taken care of on the double. Even you, Hapjacks, get on the case. New defense drone is needed, unfortunately. Must have gotten a shot. Uh-oh. Oh, I got the doors now. Like we didn't have enough problems. Alright, get over there. Get over there. Yeah, I'm aware we're a little low on oxygen, but that's okay. You took a bit of damage there, but you're just going to have to live with the situation. That's a lot of rocks. Oh well. Ah, Christ! Those rockets are really doing us in here. Alright, we're able to take care of that guy, hopefully. Good. No more rockets coming our way, so defense drone is no longer necessary. Those weapons completely gone. This guy should just get massacred before he even manages to run away, because he's a rock, he's so slow, and he just gets murdered. Stripped of materials, but damn, we got stripped of hull there. They landed, what, 4 missiles on us? It was grim. It was pretty damn grim. There we go, back to positions. This human seems bad at dodging, says Darth there. Yeah, well, there's a lot to dodge out there, he just didn't dodge the right ones. Fortunately, there's a store for us. We have a lot to sell and a lot to buy. Oh, well, I really, really, really like halberd beam. Firebomb would be great if we had rocks. We don't, we have manti, making it not the best choice. System repair drone is actually very tempting. Ion intruder is not. I would actually sell ion intruder and get system repair drone. It's really good for a bunch of events, and since we are going to be boarding with most of our crew, it'd be kind of good to use that. Alright, small bomb's getting sold. Ion intruder is getting sold. I'm going to take heal bomb off temporarily. Buy halberd beam. Buy system repair drone. Buy a lot of repairs, even though they're a bit pricier now. Buy a little bit of fuel because we're uncomfortably low on it. There we go. Page 2, Jake. Yeah, cloaking would have been nice, but it's not necessary for what we need right now. I'd rather have some aggressive capabilities. I do like mind control though. But I'd rather save this for cloaking, which I'm sure we'll eventually get. Cloaking can kind of mess up boarding. Not really. Defense drone 1, switch for defense drone 2. No, defense drone 2 has a problem in that it targets lasers and ions, which means if somebody sends you a rocket and an ion, which would you rather shoot down? Probably the rocket, but you don't have a say in the matter. There's a good chance it'll target the ion, and also it uses 50% more power. Not the greatest deal known to man in my view. But we have system repair drone, which I find really cute, and now we can halberd beam people. A bit more scrap, and we'll be able to run both breach and halberd, which means we can breach shields and halberd their face. Of course, when it comes to beaming things, we shouldn't even need hacking, we just need to destroy them. Downside is if we fight an unmanned drone, we still don't have the best way of taking them down. Ion and halberd can take care of it if they have 2 shield, but not if they have 3. Again, we could teleport in and out. I guess I'll upgrade that for now, just in case we want to. We'll take as much of the high road as we can here. It's like Mihen High Road, but not incredibly boring. You notice a rock ship performing combat exercises, but they quickly change their course to engage you. They treat unrecognized alien ships as handy target practice. Nice setup, especially since that's a volley of 3 that's in cahoots with itself. However, check that medibay. I might be able to kill them before they get that rocket off. Would you look at that? We did. And we got ourselves a handy rock individual to join us. Very handy. Go get yourselves all healed up. And say hello to Ten, who's good at piloting, but Jimmy's getting there, so instead you're going to be on the shields, not the weapons. We don't fire many weapons. We need to do a lot of shielding. Question is, who feels rocky out there? Who is practically a montage? I like this Ciaria individual. Wait, no, it's Ciarla. Ugh. I like it a bit less now. Well, we'll keep it anyway. What's that name? What is it? What could it mean? Just who is this mysterious Ciarla? Right, tempted to spend the scrap, but you never know when we're going to find that boarding, right? So let's... I think we'll take the low road, actually. Oh ho! Selling drone parts for scrap is normally something I jump on, but defense drone is a hard counter to rockets. I will sell 3, but no more. Righto, more asteroids. A lost and aggressive rock pirate ship with a max level flak. Okay, that means we need to kill this thing immediately. Flak takes 20 seconds to charge up. Let's not give them those 20 seconds. Clinical. 35 scrap, by which I mean 38 scrap. We get to feel pretty clever about that. It's a mashup of my IRL name, but apparently it gives streamers a lot of headaches. Yeah, L's and I's just look the same, so that's tough on my cerebrum. Alright, get healed up and get back. We're in excellent position. It would take some miracle for this to mess up. That store might have cloaking. I like distress. But let's go here and then check the store just in case there's cloaking. Because if we get 24 scrap out of this... Oh, that's a few missiles that I don't like. Also, we didn't charge up our boarding. Whoop. Yeah, considerable whoops. Get defending now. You didn't even try to hit that. Alright, well, forget repairing, although they do have a medibay. Get in there, Rockman, you go fix it up. As for us, I mean, I could breach them to death. That's better. It's a little unfortunate. I don't want him living there, so go and kill him. There we go. Done and done right. Well stripped. Well met. That was well worth holding our breath for, too. Interesting. Oh well, no, I thought the human didn't take damage. I was looking at Jimmy. I'm bamboozled by the idea of having more than one human on the crew. Alright, back to it. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, they've got the cloaking for us. I haven't run with cloaking in ages. Feels good to finally have it. Excellent, that'll keep us very, very safe from rockets. Now we just need to power and we have a fairly indestructible ship. Go away, we don't serve your kind here. Such friendly advances. Alright, trying to put a chink in our armor here is a Class M Super Sun thing. I'll check that medibay, as we often say. And we might not have to use a defense drone because we can cloak away now. But we got a lot of damage to output. I want to upgrade this cloak real soon. It's just not very good. Tonk tonk. Oh, well, they don't even get a chance to shoot it. We, however, get a whole lot of scrap. We didn't even all take damage there. That's why this ship is so overpowered. It just makes attacks like that clinically. You know, since you're so powerful, I think you should be forced to make extra jumps around here. We're going to do exit, then you, then you, then exit. One human is a slave, the second is a sin, says it's a shill. Well, we need some mutiny if we want them gone. Oof, well, wouldn't mind some breach missiles, if anything, for selling. Let's keep on going. Aha! A mantis ship here is adorned with rock body parts. It would be a gorier display if they had internal organs, but the message is clear enough. This is a hunter of a very specialized kind. The blue is not necessarily the best option, so I still turn to the captain and crew. Captain insists on the blue. Jimmy wishes to rock it. They're backed up with thunder, saying it's blue time. Sinister, however, just wishes to attack, clearly wanting to spread the mutiny. Holy Macaroni is also on the mutinous run and wishes to attack. Why not jump on the one behind exit? I mean, what difference does it really make? Where's the rest of our crew? Oh, Third Tier Gaming doesn't know how to ping me, but they say blue. So it looks like we're bluing it up. The two aliens face one another over the vid screen. Cave-dwelling Pebble Man, yells the furious Mantis captain. See, I paint my ship with your companions. I paint my ship with you. Yeah, I think they're nasty people. They're attempting to board us. We'll kill them. Oh, well, kill that one guy, I suppose. And then take down the rest of their ship. They do have a medibay, but that's okay. That guy can't get out in time. Get over there and get in here and say no to rockets. 3% chance of hitting us. It doesn't get it. Now, slaughter you and then ravage those weapons so we don't eat any more of those rockets. Not a good day to be these guys. However, they can heal up on us. We can't really heal up on them. Well, I mean, I could if I actually had the... Oh, the heal bomb's gone. That's funny to me. Still, this is what's going down. Our most injured individuals are going in here to, when they can, fix that up. Come on, join the fun. There we go. Oh, that's good. Excellent, down you go. Down goes their medibay. Well, I tried, but still, down goes the NG. Stripped. And back we come. Our crew can handle it. Break their oxygen? No need. As soon as we took out their rockets, they were sitting ducks. I'm not done yet, though. We've got another jump to do before we go for the exit. It's a real shame we have this human. Why do we even have the human? Why not have Ciarla? Get out of here, crummy human. I know that Ciarla here is a bit slow, but they can certainly tank a beating. Yeah, one more jump and then we'll try to... Oh, well, what if we run into... Nah, we're fine. We can deal with unmanned drones now. Oh, well, we can't upgrade in an asteroid field. Didn't think of that, did I? We won't be able to upgrade for the next encounter. That's a damn shame. Okay, what are we doing then? They're going to board us. We're going to slaughter who they board with. However, and this is a big however, check that cloning bay. Right, you're going to have to defend there. The rest of us are going on in. The weapons are a little concerning, but not nearly as concerning as the existence of that clone bay. Take it down. I don't think I like that, but... Especially not when that... Okay, they missed. they missed. That's okay. And their beam does nothing. There we go. Yeah, we're kind of safe. For now, though. Only for now. Alright, that's good. There's little they can do. Oh, right, I should have cloaked away there, but I did not. Still, got them all dead. Let's get you back to relative safety. 33 whole scrap for us. Let's get fixed up. Let's get that mashed up. And that's good. Back to positions we go. So, I wanted to upgrade our ship before going into our suicide run here. I mean, a bit of extra cloaking and power for cloaking would be great, but we can't do anything since we're in the danger of the asteroid field. So, we're just going to tank it. But we can go straight for the exit at least. What we really need for perfect loadout is a drone recovery arm. Yeah, that would suit it and boot it. If we got the drone recovery arm, I'd be doing something very special with this ship. But we must survive long enough to get to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 volley. And a clone bay. It's a big volley, my lord. However, oh, there's no however to it. They can board us and then re-get these guys back. However, there's other things we can do. We can have Halberd ready to rock and roll. Alright, first off they board us. Oh, and that's a nice place for them to board us too. Dun, 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 dun. Worrying. Very worrying. Alright, I'm just not eating any of that. I know this puts me in great risk of being shot by the anti-ship battery, but life is full of risks. I want this ship taken down. Take those shields down on the double. Oh, well, there goes our doors. And we're not breathing either. Oh boy, that's not all we're not doing here. Pride cometh before the fall, but I really want to take this ship down. Alright, first off, say no to all of that. Second off, say no to being anti-ship batteried. I don't know if it's about to shoot or not. There we go. Dodged it. Secondly, say no to those weapons, please. Oh, good lord. Nice shot. From them, that is. Alright, now they all just die. Great, get back here. Rockman, well, forget the Rockman. We bought a system repair drone for this. Alright. ASP is target locked, apparently. We're getting the heck out of Dodge. Tell me, are we going to hit up the NG homeworlds or the Mantis homeworlds? Captain's privilege. Not worth it, says Dennis. Doesn't matter about being worth it. Some things you just have to do. Both cries give us a homeworld. Mantis Way makes it a bit more deadly, because we're forced into hostile sector afterwards, but hostile's fun. Either way, there could be a really good event for us. I mean, the NG homeworld one is better, but the Mantis one is... Hapjack says, go Mantis! Fun, fun! Whew, glad we dodged the ASB. Alright, it's looking a bit fiery up there. Maybe go and help out a touch. And I could do with the doors being okay as well. Repair drone's got this, he'll be fine. Actually, why even go there? Repair drone can take care of it. I bought it, I'm getting my money's worth out of it. Potential for fourth Mantis here. High potential, Mantis homeworld. Every place has a different weighting for the kind of people you find there. And obviously in Mantis homeworlds it's highest for Manti. There we go, all fixed up. Now our system... I think what I really like is that wee bob it does as it goes along. It doesn't have to do that, but it does. And then it just goes back, plugs itself in, and beep 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 beep. Sweet. Oh, distress bacon right off the start. However, we didn't get any of the upgrades that I wanted. I want cloaking, I want reactor. However, I forget what you need for the event with what's-his-face. I think it's level 2 teleporting and level 2 medibay. I think that's enough for Kazasplak. Surely, because I never rocked level 3. Do you want the spoilers for the event? I just want to know what it takes. I'm pretty sure it's level 3 sensors or level 2 teleporters and level 2 medbay, I think. So what my memory tells me, but my memory is often terrible. Okay, satellite defense system has gone rogue. Since we have an ion weapon, we can do this for free. So, I mean, I recommend promising to help, but it's not my decision to make. After all, I know some of the crew really want a mutiny on their side. Promise, says Sinister. Jimmy wants to leave. Thunder wants to help. And the captain says the Federation helps those in need. That's 3 on 1. And we have more coming in for helping. We help them, and since we have Ion, we do Ion. It gets you the best reward, because they've never seen Ion, and it fills them with terror. Now let's keep going. Maybe free food, maybe. Rebel ship is run by AI and trying to run away. This is a problem for us. I mean, yes, we can defeat it, but also it's not looking good for us because we don't have the power to breach and halberd. However, if we play the long game, we can breach this so they can't run away ever, and then we can chip away at them. And since they are very unlikely to get through our shields, but possible, we just take it easy. We really need more power. I'm gonna have system repair drone active. There may be a fire popping up the way this is going. Okay, one of them missed, so they can't do anything. If ever both of those hit, we're in a bit of a pickle. Alright, this needs to hit. They will never get away because automated ships cannot fix breaches. Now the question is how we deal with this. The answer is kind of to just run in with our Manti and deal with the shields. It's a risky one though, I mean that no oxygen does hurt. But I think level 2 is enough to avoid potential damage. Or we could breach the shields, which is far less risk. Oh, no. Far less risky. Rockman fare better, yeah, but there's only one of him and he'll do far less damage than these things. Anyway, they can't dodge this, so let's just give them the old breach. And now, oh, even though that did 3, that wasn't enough to penetrate through their shields enough. We have to give them another one. Still, this is better than running away from something that can only barely hurt us. Still, this one doing 3 means it'll take away all of their shields. There's no way that it can't take away all of their shields. Clunk. Now time for Halberd to work its magic. No thank you. If they ever get both of those shields down, away I go. There we go. Now we have nothing to fear but fear itself. And I don't fear fear itself. I'll go on, figure out how to do a bit of faster weaponeering there, Holy. You'll make it a whole 10% faster. Good job. Breach Bomb is indeed amazing. It's so damn good. And we got a drone, a fuel, and 22 scraps. So that was well worth 3 rockets, in my opinion. Because if we do get to the end, you get more rockets than you could ever hope to use by the final fight. Loads of scrap. Plenty of things we could spend it on, like level 3 shielding. But I'm going to hold off because I'm greedy. Or will I? Let's do that. There we go. It's an investment in ourselves. Should have done weapons, should have done weapons. Okay, you look like a military vessel. We're trying to get back to our homes alive. I'm an engineer and I could improve your reactor if you have supplies. That's a huge cost for a reactor improvement, but perhaps our captain and crew feel generous. Will we agree to this? God, that's a horrible trade. Will we agree to this or decline this trade? The captain wishes to decline it. Sinister wants to take it. Jimmy wants to take it. Third Tier Gaming wants to take it. Thunder wants to take it. Holy says no way. And Ciara wishes to decline it. And Window Leveler doesn't understand that they're not on the crew. But maybe they will now get an opportunity to be on the crew, because with that, it is mutiny o'clock. They did a good run without mutiny so far, but that's all changed. And I think it's quite clear that the crew really wanted to do away with this battery man captain. But it's up to you, the viewer, how that's going to happen. This is how mutiny works. A poll will show up momentarily, and you will decide on the outcome here. Now, it could be that the captain kills half the crew. Given that we have 6 of his crew members here, he'd kill off 3 of them. Alternatively, the crew could lynch Captain Habjax. That would be a pretty terrible loss because we'd lose Battery Man, but then 3 of our crew being lost is also terrible. We could have it that we go on... Yeah, we could have it that we go on strike. Only the pilot would work. That means no boarding. We could have it that we must face the rebels on our way as we go around this system. Or we could have it that we're going to switch out 3 of our crew members. They won't be lost from the game, but we'll kick out 3 of the people controlling them and then replace them with new people in chat. The poll is up, and it is up right about now. Should even be on the screen. There we go. Yeah, there we go. And it's up to you watching right now what happens. Immediate love for killing the captain pouring in. A little bit of initial love for captain killing half the crew. But it seems there's a lot of unpopularity floating around Hapjax that has people want to murder him. What a terrible shame for him. In fact, it's kind of overwhelming. I don't know what Hapjax has done to earn the distrust of his fellow crew members, 2 humans, 3 Manti, and a rock. But it seems that Zoltan Man's not too friendly here. Of course, the alternative is that Hapjax seizes control for themselves and slaughters 3 of the crew members. That could potentially kill our entire boarding party of 3 Manti, leaving Ciara, or Ciarla, all on their own. It is swinging in that direction. Seems like the captain's pulling in a few favors from back in Federation College. Oh, it's coming down to the wire between them. Oh, jings, I wouldn't like to say. Well, by the skin of his rancid teeth, Captain Hapjax lives on. Well, Captain, pick 3 of your crew members, kick him out, and we're bringing on 3 new people from chat. Who will they be? Well, first we need to kick him out, but also the captain has instilled his will here. What did the captain want to do? The captain wished to respectfully decline the option, and they will, and again, barely, there are 5 votes in it out of over 500 votes. So what do they say? What does Captain Hapjax have to say? The humans go. As for the 3rd tier, nothing personal. Okay, goodbye 3rd. Goodbye humans. Can't be trusted, right? Okay, who is joining in? Perhaps people that will be more loyal to Hapjax, but also possibly people that are even more mutinous. Took a while for us to get to this one. Right, Norok says that they'll become somebody, so welcome aboard. Rock Climber says ready to rock. I think it would be quite funny to have a human called Rock when we have a rock around here. And who else is coming in? Neutral says, can I be a crummy human? No, no you cannot. We have Coach coming in. That is Lirabolical Coach B. We'll put in Coach B just to be sure. Welcome aboard, new crew. Now, it was just switching out the names. It wasn't killing them off. Captain killing half the crew is a different outcome altogether that did not garner the respect needed. So well done, Hapjacks. You're still in command here. I'm waiting for an opportunity to mutate, says Rock Climber. There we go. Named for what you want to be. There's a store, and whilst I could sell off the breach bomb, I'm not sure I want to go to the store. Then again, the hull's a bit scrappy, so let's get an upgrade. There we go. A struggling Mantis cargo ship headed for the node raises what's left of its shields as you jump in. Power up the weapons. They reluctantly agree to offload some of their cargo for a price. Their cargo involves another Mantis. Also long-range scanners. That's a must. Goodbye breach. Hello scanners. And hello one bit of fixin'. It's kind of tempting to get the heal bomb sold for 20 scrap, but we're going to hold on to that for the flagship fight. Heal bomb, breach bomb, and probably halberd beam will slaughter the enemy flagship phase 1. As for phase 2, boarding will take care of it. Boarding and breach bomb. As for phase 3, I mean the same thing actually. The only reason I have Ion is to take care of Zoltan ships, because it can deal with them a bit faster than halberd. Anyway, jolly good. Let's keep on going. Philberry says, I spent around 37k. If only I lurked more. There's a good question. Who was dumping the points onto that poll? We can actually check it out. Bob Sickle contributed the most of 40,000. See, if you have channel points, because you lurk a lot, as all good people should, then you can dump that on. Actually, Neutral Human, D-Day, Deathshed all went towards switching out. But for killing the captain, Bob Sickle and Failberry were the ones on it, mostly. Captain killing half the crew. I don't want to say that Ciarla was on that one, but maybe they were. Amusing. For me. Now let's carry on. Places to be, and since we have long-range scanners, we can see what's in these. I want to take on the ships. I think that the Mantis event guy is in a ship, so we'll try our luck with this. I think, but I'm not entirely sure. No, it's just a Mantis, a regular old one. They can board, they will likely board, but let's see if we can't board them first. There we go, we have the advantage here. And we can just cloak away from their rocket attack if indeed they go for it. Which they do, of course. Say no to being attacked. Oh, Christ, that's a clone bay right there. Did not notice at all. Take care of those weapons, please. There we go. Crew's all dead. We take the fuel out. 4 fuel, 50 scrap. 55 for patricians that use the scrap recovery arm. Now with the scrap recovery arm, it's not all about getting the scrap, although that it does usually pay for itself and then some. Because you pay quite dearly in opportunity cost. You could invest 50 scrap in, say, another level of shields or weapons or all that. No, the reason I like it is that it gives you more score. Your score is based partially on the amount of scrap you collect, which is hard going in hard mode. So the more we get, the more score we get. Let's go for weapon control. We need a lot more of that, unless we're about... Nah, we're not about to jump into a store. Let's go. Scrap for the scrap god, indeed. Scrap recovery arm helps in one event, I think. Playing for score, always. Why do the Mantis fight us here? Who knows? They're going to try to board us, but I reckon we should be the boarding party here. Kill them to death, lads. I mean, it's going to be much the same as the previous one. And check that medibay this time. 100% dodge, so we can't even feel this attack coming in. Get healed up while we can as well. Rock takes a bit longer to be healed, but it's all okay. Distress bacon, can't resist. Sounds like your voice is getting a bit strange, Jake. Staying hydrated? Alright, Mum. Well now, this distress beacon is a pirate, and because we have a beam weapon, we get free everything. Thank you, Halberd, once again, delivering. Even more scrap. A store is tempting, but not nearly as tempting as trying to find Kazakh splak. What could the store even have for us? Hull is a very true answer to that. I want the hull, but let's search for Kazakh splak. Oh my, the Manti are on our ship, and we get nothing out of it except being attacked, which really blows, but oh well. Oh god, especially if it's you. Get out of there, that's trouble. Trouble with a capital, oh dear. Maybe I shouldn't have opened up that, because now they're dealing damage to our everything there. Alright, just go take him on. We have the numbers advantage at least. Not to mention we're battle hardened. I don't think AI people are ever battle hardened. So, nice advantage for us. But it's really just a freebie. It's a Wild Bunny says, I have a bloodlust when it comes to Into the Airlock. Is that why you were going for Captain killing half the crew? It's probably my favourite outcome because it just flips the whole run on its head. It's like, ah, we're doing well. Oh, we're reduced to only 4 instead of 7. Goodbye, lots of strategies. Asteroid field here, unfortunately. But I must find Kazakh splak. He might have been in one of these that got overtaken already, but hey-ho. It's just the way it goes sometimes. We have good shields for this, though. Prepare for a fight against an unmanned drone. That's troublesome, because it's going to chew away at our rockets again. Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily. We can rock Ion and Halberd, and then every time that he eats a... every time he eats a thingamajigger, we can hit him with Halberd. It's a bit of a slow one, but I'll take it. Oh, well, that's rather nice. There goes one of his thingamajiggers. Alright, so when he eats a... you know, let's not eat any of that. There we go. I need him to be ioned and eat a one of those. There we go. Oh, well, no, now we need the thing to come in, and he, of course, dodges it. I think he was, and I missed it, didn't I? Come on, come on. I only last 5 seconds. Get in there. Good. Next up, we need that. There we go. Enough of that. Now we're pretty invincible. I should gun down the shields next. When I played this game very early, I thought, ha! They have no crew. I will board them and destroy them. Obviously didn't work that way. I didn't realize that those stripes meant no oxygen. To be fair, that was when I just started out with the game. This is a nice opportunity to learn shielding and dodging. Hapjacks and Norok already know how to do that. How you feeling about your new crew? Are they giving you positive vibes yet? Uh-oh, need that weapon taken care of. I don't like it one bit. Yeah, no one's getting shooting EXP. We'd need another person on board to learn how to shoot. But we shoot so infrequently that it really doesn't matter. Where's that oncoming? Oh, he's getting everything back now. Damn, missed my opportunity. There we go. One more and he's down and out. And he can't dodge. Tell you what, I'd like to not be getting hit myself. Another combo and they're down. Come on. Come on, asteroids. You're meant to be on my side, I think. Oh man, they arrived just moments too late. Yeah, it's getting a bit hard to breathe in here. Good enough. Down it goes. Ah, bit of a long haul, but worth it for all that scrap. Alright, situation is good. Oh, this could be Kazakh's Black. By the way, we're going to have to fight for the exit. You're okay with that, right? Aha! You cross paths with a Mantis ship that looks to have had dozens of layers of armor plated, adding over what must have been a 100-year career. Its captain is legendary thief Kazakh's Black. Your crew look frightened. Well, if we've got blue, we gotta go blue. Hail him. Your Mantis crew member steps forward. He and Kazakh's Black perform a weird kind of alien haka. You, meanwhile, charge the battle systems, teleporting, and a 3-volley. If he targets our weapons, our shields, that volley can get in there. Otherwise, I rather think this is a very ill fate for the captain. Their captain, not ours, of course. Oh, check that cloning bay. Let's be ready to breach it. Get in there. You know, I don't need to spend my breach bomb. I could take care of their shields and then halberd beam that thing to death. That sounds more enticing to me. Then again, they are going with their bombs and stuff. I don't want to get bombed to... Yeah, it's just one rocket. We'll do it. Oh! Just one rocket, eh? There goes our ability to dodge. System repairman, you do what you gotta do. Funny that they go straight for you. Now let's switch around so you don't get all the punishment there. All dead, all done. No more life signs are detected aboard their ship. We appear to have won, but with our teleporter, we use the blue option to quickly teleport additional crew and check for survivors. Here's Kazakh's Black, slumped in a corner dying, and again, we have blue. We go for blue. Your haste has paid off. You're able to bring him back from the brink of death. His senses return. I never thought I'd see this day, but I'm willing to devote myself and my ships to your cause. We get our Mantis Pheromone Augment back. We get Kazakh's Black joining us. And hey, he's got a cache for us in the next sector. So now we have a full-on Mantis crew. Thanks. You're going to be working on those weapons now. Oh, well, once you heal yourself up, Ciarla. What a mouthful of a name. What are you up to, Rock? How did you take that down? Oh, right, you got porta-bombed, right? The Andarius says that they would like to be a Mantis warlord. In a way, we all would. But you get the chance. And Darius, you've been captain before, I remember. Alright, none too shabby. That's a full loadout if ever there was one, but if the captain ever has to kill half the crew, he has to kill 4. Righto, we have a lot of scrap and no store to immediately go to, but it's going to be 1, 2, and then powerful exit. Which means what exactly? I want to be able to breach and halberd at the same time. I want the power to do all that kind of stuff, and I want to be able to run away. I wouldn't mind extra doors as well, truth be told. Just to keep our own place in lockdown. There we go. Yikes. Asteroid field and pulsar. Neither will allow... Well, the pulsar might allow upgrades. I can't remember. And the finger test tells me that we can safely make both of these jumps, but then the exit will be overrun. Your ship is shaping up, says Rusty. Oh, that and then some. We arrive in the asteroid belt. A rebel automated scout is here with all those no shield. Oh, Christ, don't kill each other there. What a shot. System repair drone, don't get involved just yet. Well, they got breached, so they can't even fix that, which is mighty hilarious to me. But let's make sure they don't get any more of that. 2 hits, 2 breaches, that's insane. There we go, now get fixing. He can't dodge, the rest of the work will be done by the asteroids, most likely. Unless you're really fast with that. Oh, not fast enough. Guys, they're mind controlling me, I swear. No, we're all good, but we're in danger, so we have to get out of here. Still going to wait for this to recharge, though. Halberd beam is incredibly powerful, but I do prefer pike. A small rebel research station overlooks a pulsating star. Wait, the rebels are doing research? Before you can react, a rebel ship spots you, moves into attack. They're pretty well equipped and they have an overshield, but check that medibay. The joke is, there is no medibay. And soon no survivors. You know what, let's just completely cloak away from any issues for a while. We strip it, and we know this before, they lose their overshield, so you don't end up soft locked in there. Also, even if it was there, the pulsar would have nuked it. Alright, get healed up, get back to position, get those shields re-erected, because we're in for a fight. We'll get everything back up, please. Oh god, I just got an even bigger nuking. This is great revenge for the 5 deaths I had with this ship last night, says Andarius. You died with this ship? Short of Crystal B, this is the most overpowered ship in the game. Not only do you start with a 4 teleporter, you have 2 Manti to run it. Okay, good, they stopped bullying the shields. I don't know what the divergence is in the pulsar. I think it does anything between 1 and 6 ion damage spread across your ship. Alright, we're good. Let's go and deal with that exit bacon. Jake, I have a 1 in luck. Ouch. Okay, looks like they're coming for us, but I reckon it should be the other way around. We should breach bomb them. Well, first they're going to jump onto us with 2 people. Oh, what an awful place for them to jump. From their point of view, of course, not ours. Kill them to death, Sunshines. Get very rapidly healed up. And then the time has come to kill them to death. Also, say no to them healing. I probably don't need to spend this, but I will. I love that because it's a guaranteed destruction of a medibay. No medibay can have more than 3. Even that cheating piece of crap, the Rebel flagship, can't do that. So they got nowhere to run, only a place to die. And not much damage was even taken there. Wonderful. Alright, Captain's Privilege. We only have 2 more sectors to do before the last stand. Do we go to the abandoned sector and investigate these claims that the Lanius are on the rise? Or will we hit up the Rebel Wronghold and try to take out a 2nd flagship? What'll it be, Captain? Let's not forget who the captain is. It's Batteryman himself. Careful now, the wrong choice could really turn the crew against you here. Anyone seen our captain? Hapchaks is saying, no sense investigating legends. Kill the rebel scum. Onwards to the rebel wronghold. Ah, man. I've been... Oh, no, I do have it. Okay, well, fake outs are so last season. The tax collectors and military bases, rebel presence in the sector is very high. Yeah, don't I know it. Ooh, there's the quest. Ooh, there's the sun. That's just a boarding, though. If there's no ship, it's just being boarded, which is awful there. We're going to go here, and then explore everything we can, because the rebel second flagship is out here. Quest first. Aha! We input some codes given to you by Kazakh Split, and we find weapons inside. The swarm missiles. Some people really like them. I don't. Let's go here, because there might be ship there, and then we go and do a scour across the whole place, including that store. Okay, we arrive at the beacon to find yourself in a huge rebel shipyard. This is it. Scaffolding and construction drones fill the sector. The entire system looks devoted to ship construction. And they've been harvesting resources for a ship of immense size. Do we look around or leave immediately? Look around, just look around you. Warning lights flash as the scans identify the gigantic ship under construction. It's a second rebel flagship. This must be the secret shipyard where the first one's built, and you've accidentally stumbled across it. Even in its weakened state, the rebel ship powers up. Get ready. You've got a hell of a fight on your hands. Well, fortunately, I think it's they who have a hell of a fight on their hands. I think we'll have them board on us first so we can get 2 confirmed kills. That's an alright place. Get out of there for a bit just so I can move people in. They want to board us and try to kill us. That's fine by me. Nice practice run against those bloomin' rockets. Alright, they all die, and then we go in for the kill here. No point wasting away, we're going straight in. Yeah, we should be safe destroying these guys. No healing for them. Great, and unlike the Rebel flagship, this one doesn't have any automatic AI taking over. You detect no more life signatures. You expect a ship of this size to have more security measures, but perhaps their computer systems aren't complete yet. Pillage! Righto, we got pike. We got 5 of every resource, 55 scrap, and the fleet has been delayed by 2 jumps. Doesn't make it any less of a victory. You've crippled the fleet's strength considerably. And I love Pike Beam. That's going to replace Ion in the final fight, I think. As you are leaving, you detect an interesting Federation ship signal. Apparently the rebels were reverse engineering the advanced weaponry on a prototype Federation cruiser. You don't know how they captured it intact, but you reprogram its FTL drive and return the ship to the nearest Federation base. Swell. That is a hell of a haul for us. As if this run wasn't going well enough. Sometimes the luck just piles up. Sometimes the luck comes crashing away. I know people want the bloodshed, but I never, ever sandbag. And that's doubly true in FTL. Okay. Oh, man, distress there. I want a little bit more power. But otherwise, we'll jump these before we do the store. Ha! I knew someone would fall into a dastardly trap. It's a distress beacon set up by a pirate, a particularly well-armed pirate, and they have doors on their side. Let us have them join up. Oh, they're going for this place again. Get out of there. Murder them. Check that medibay that they don't have. Yeah, just say no to all of that. There's no reason to take any of this. And then go and board them to death. I was wondering why we were moving so fast. Of course, we have another load of mantis pheromones. Might actually be a good idea to get some basic healing on the two of you, just quite quickly. That's enough. In you go. Shred them to death. If they hit us with a rocket, then too bad. Whoa, okay, don't like this. And Darius is getting slaughtered by Jose. Change formation. Also, let's just see if we can dodge this. Oh no! We actually lost somebody in that fight. Now that their ship has been emptied of hostilities, we search and find a prisoner who offers to join our crew. I am surprised. That was a very strong mantis that we came across somehow. And we actually lost somebody. Who did we lose? We got a fine replacement, in a manner of speaking. Everybody wants to be upgraded to a human. I didn't think I'd ever get rescued. Let me join your crew as thanks, says Serath. Well, Serath, I hope you're ready to join our advanced boarding party. Welcome aboard. Wow, I am surprised at that. Maybe I didn't heal up enough. And we took that hit as well, which is a bit of a shame. No rock boarding? Not with one rock. I'd rather have somebody that can move almost as fast as a manti. Alright, well, still, just as well we killed somebody, otherwise getting a crew member would have felt awful. You're good with shields. Better than rocket shields, actually. And Rock has a bit of combat experience, so there we go. A natural change. Alright, let's keep going. Been a long time since I've lost crew. Well, that way at least. They can get through our shields. It's a tough one for them, but they can. How are we going to deal with this, I wonder? Again, the breach bomb would take care of this quite nicely. We're not made of missiles, but we'll do it anyway. Although I could test out jumping in with this to do damage to the ship. Nah, we'll breach bomb them. Thunder's the only OG left. Right, I don't like them dodging, but... oh, well, that's fine. That is more than fine. At least Ciarla's gonna learn how to shoot now. Have to eventually. Oh, I ain't eating any of that. Oh, well, I'm eating a little bit of that. Okay, I'm playing too sloppily, obviously, because things are going too well. Let's calm down and actually fight properly. There's no excuse to die. Ah, right, halberd beam. Speaking of dying, make them do it. Oh, right, I'm aiming for the wrong bloomin' thing. There we go. Almost feel sorry for the rebels now. This ship is flagship ready already. One more. Oh, 2 more than we do the store. I love just killing all these ships. Feels good. Makes me feel like the big man. I want a bit more in weapons though. We're going to need it eventually. Although pike is so tempting. We can power halberd and pike. Yeah, but we don't have a good way of taking down shields for that. Ah, it's a forward scout. They could run away with our entire crew, which would be quite an embarrassment. Let's breach bomb their clone bay and otherwise kill everybody on board. Oh, they're gonna hack. I hope they don't hack anything too bad. That's not too bad. That said, I'll be ready to dodge away if things get grim. Let's not be too stingy now. We'll defense drone against that rocket. And then have none of that, please. The drone might have been a bit of a waste, but I'd rather do that than not. We have tons of drones anyway. There we go. Wouldn't 4 Mantis be endgame already? Kind of, but Mutiny could kill off a lot of our crew. We're not really getting many choices. Oh man, another one. Not really getting many choices that are mutinous anyway. Right. Rebel autonomous scout is exploring the beacon. We try to hide. Why would we hide? Oh, probably because it's trying to get away. We need to breach it. I don't want to eat that rocket at all. Yeah, I'm saying no to that. Oh, I thought those would fire as well. Right, that's got to go. If we miss with this, they're probably going to make a getaway. So let's hope this breach is able to hit. It is not. They might make a getaway. If they do, we should jump ourselves. Oh, their jump is imminent? Right, away we go. That was just bad luck, but at least we have a store here, so nothing to worry about. Oh. I was not aware that Flak Mark II only required 3 power. But that, plus the lasers, or the beam weapons rather, will kill Flaggy. However, it requires maximum power. And it takes an Aeon to charge up, so I'm not that keen on it, honestly. Flak 2 is the best gun in the game, in my opinion, says Malshan. I'm not convinced. 7 is a lot. Well, we're certainly getting rid of Swarm because I don't like Swarm. Keeping Pike, Beam, and Heal. Man, how's this going to go? First session... yeah, first session against Flagship is Breach Bomb, Heal Bomb, Halberd Beam. Breach the Medibay, send in the team, heal them when necessary. Kill the entire crew, take the thing over. Second phase is Breach to take care of their everything, I suppose. Then Halberd and Pike. And then final phase is Halberd and Pike to take care of Overshield, get on in, remove shields, and Breach. There's no room in this for Flak, and I don't think Flak is worth it, honestly, so I feel bad about that. Sell the pheromones? Yeah, how do you make a pheromone? You let his people go. We'll keep both of these, they still have a use for us, and I'm probably still going to keep Ion Blast. I don't know, Pike Beam's stronger than Ion at this point. Ion's good for some events, but let's just sell it off for now. We got a good amount of power here. I'm getting some fixing though, we're a little low on that, and I might as well. Let's stay on the cautious side. Otherwise, we can pimp out our ride as much as we want. We're drowning in scrap. What are we feeling? I love having tons of sensor information. I like having lots of reactor power. I want that, I want that. I wouldn't mind that. But I also kind of, well, we'll have that. What if there's a store next jump? There is not. Level 4 shields, tempting, but we don't need it because we have cloaking and defense drone. I don't know how defense drone comes into that, but regardless, we don't really need it. Backup battery for cheap power. I don't like backup battery. I always forget about it. Alright, plenty to jump and do out here, so jump and do we shall. This ship is outrageous, says Ciarla. It's just really damn good. Okay, we have a Rebel automated ship, the one kind of ship that we are not well suited to deal with, and it's stationed near a small Rebel space station. We don't know what's inside. We could use our stealth to potentially access it, but then we wouldn't be able to rip apart the ship. This has caused many a mutiny before, so what are we going to do? Rock Climber wants to attack, and Darius wants the blue. Thunder wants the blue. Norok wishes to attack. Captain wants to stealth it. Coach wants to destroy. Blue, blue, and stealth. I need to recount this. Attack, attack, destroy, stealth, stealth, stealth. I need more people to come on in here. Okay, Ciarla is backing up the captain here, saying we're going to stealth it, which does make for a mutiny here. Just barely. Alright, and then Serath finally comes in saying it's stealthical. Need to be quicker here, right? Federation was built on people that can make snap decisions. Right, we sneak by and we grab everything possible. Not bad, but we didn't get the double whammy by destroying this. I want to go for the score in this run, because our score is good. Well, our score potential is good. Okay, there's another rebel automated ship, and it doesn't engage us. We could attack, avoid, use our sensors to attempt to access the data. Ah, because it has long-range sensor data, or we could beam aboard. What do we do? Many options. Come now, Captain and crew. I'd hate for you to mutiny at this late hour. Captain wishes to attack. Sarath wishes to sensor sweep, and Darius wants to teleport. Thunder wants to attack, Norok wants to attack, and Rock Climber. Okay, so the Captain has managed to switch out crew with people that are backing them, so we're going for the attack. They got a rocket, but otherwise they have no way through our shields. And if we breach them... I want to breach their ability to dodge first. This will be a little expensive on the rockets, but that's okay. Unless I teleport people in, which is a reasonable option. Tell you what, what's their situation on this? They have awful, awful weapons. How about we take those weapons down? Ah, you guys should be safe. Should be safe. $12, $11, $10, $9. Alright, back you come. It's dangerous out there, I know. Now say goodbye to your precious dodging. Oh, they will. I missed that one by a country mile. They got a level 3 dodge as well, which is a little scary for us. But, nah, you shouldn't need to do that. Just don't want them dodging at all, though. There we go, now they can't dodge. And then I take down their shields once or twice, and then they can't do much to us at all. Yeah, that's kind of plenty. Then we can start charging up halberd and pike. Halberd might be the only one really worth going in with. Pike needs that last bit of shield taken care of. But we can be ready for them if nothing else. I like being able to see this information, it's really cool. And that's a rocket that requires 2 energy, which is interesting. Don't often see those. Of course I can stop them doing anything there. Didn't want to have to deal with it at all. Whew. Thank God they can't dodge our esteemed crew members. Nobody can. Alright, when that one connects, Pike Beam will finish off the ship. I have no doubt. No doubt. Good job, Pike. I love Pike Beam. Okay, only 23 scrap, but we get maps of the whole surrounding area. And take this one first because it's a guaranteed encounter. Wait, auto ships cannot repair if the compartment is breached? Correct, Deadly Tower. Breach always takes precedent over repairs, and they have no way of fixing that. This is an automated message. Resisting our takeover is pointless. Prepare to die. Rebel ships run by an AI. A well-kitted out AI, but with the power of breach on our side. And I'm going to invest in defense drone here. Oh, that's not the kind of... Ah, crumbs. Ah, and it already hit. Okay, system repair drone, help us out with that, because that is a breach right there. Open up, make sure the oxygen flows. Alright, what are we going to do about you then? There's a lot I don't like about you, but let's get better information on the powers that you have. They have crappy level of dodging, but impressive engines. I just don't want them dodging. And now they cannot. Our shields are going away right now. I don't like that. They're about to halberd us. Well, some days you just got to deal with a little bit of halberding, right in the medical bay. Okay, what next? Take out those shields. It's going to take 2 breach bombs, and then I'm going to halberd them to death. He's also about to give us another bit of halberding, so let's just say no to any of that, please. Oh, survive. Good, made it. I think there's a 50% chance they blow up if they eat that. With this, those shields are going right the way down to nothing, so between them, halberd and pike will have this ship kaput. And they can't fix it thanks to the breach either. I agree, Norok, you should feel entitled to some repairs. Alright, nice, substantial. I'm taking these fights not just for the scrap, because they do generate score. A nice chunk of score, no less. Nebula jumps are often nothing jumps, so I'm going to go there, 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 then there, then there, then... Or 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2. Yeah, that seems better. And you know, this is why I get piloting. Anti-ship fire drone is not what the doctor ordered, but I really like it, even though it's rubbish. At this point, I think you could just purposely and repeatedly run into the rebel fleet to get more score. Taking the words out of my mouth there, Peter. Federation scum, we've waited a long time for this. Really? Have you really? That's some good rockets that they have. Also, they have a clone bay. Which makes... Ah, jeez, they like going for these guys, don't they? Actually, I could just have that fight, bring in our rock to join in the fun, whilst we take care of the fun over here. Yeah, come on then. There'll be no resurrection for you, I'm afraid. That said, that's not the best fight for you guys, is it? Maybe both of you could get out of there, and they could enjoy some no oxygen. And no air guy, if you will. Joke ship, joke crew. Loads of scrap. I wonder if we've actually made a profit on the scrap yet. Great. And just Andarius with their maximum everything skill. Gets back in, and we're good. We're better than good. We're not half bad. And Mantis boarding playing easy mode today, I see, says Dark Young. It's funny how losing their ship can make somebody so bitter. Alright, let's get as many jumps as we can here. We're going for the big score. The only message we received is denial to request for our docking. Okay. Hang on, can we even reach the exit from where we're going? I should check that one. Another rebel ship. Man, so many unmanned drones here. It's a bit of a bummer. Really burning through our rockets taking care of these. Let's get an eye on what power levels they have. Okay, it's no brawly. One breach and a bit of focused halberding will take this one down. The breach will be on the shields. I hope that it hits. They don't have the best dodge I've ever seen, but it's better than nout. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's a little less fine. You're a bit KO'd there. Halberd does that. That will remove their shields from being able to do anything, and then Pike finishes it off. Well, Pike will still finish it off. Man of my word. I'm amazed you've learned anything about firing weapons. We fire them so infrequently. I didn't lose anything. I know exactly where the pieces are. I'm floating right beside them, says Young. Christ, this guy. Okay, good. We can get out of here. Well, might not be that simple for captain and crew here. A small shuttle appears on the local radar. It's a rebel automated scout. At least it's not trying to make a getaway. It has some decent weapons, but we should be able to breach it into oblivion. God, I love Breach Bomb Mark II. Burns through those rockets, no doubt about that, but I still love it. Expertly dodged. Norrox really learnt the art of it. Unfortunate. There. In a prolonged fight, you know, they could rip through us, but if we ran out of missiles, we'd have to board to rip through them. Okay, that's embarrassing. That's just embarrassing. Okay, this is getting out of hand. Could we please have one of these hit? Let's see, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they have a very high amount of dodge on their side. And 7, I think, is the amount of rockets we've spent trying to take them down. At this rate, I'd be better off just sending in the Manti to deal with it. I just don't really like sending our crew in to deoxygenate it. Oh, okay, right, I'm gonna have to send in the Manti. This has gotten to the point of ridiculousness. Take it down. There we go. You take it down by 2 levels. We get you out, get you healed, and then Halberd Beam does the rest. I said get you healed. I would like just a little bit more power so we could have more going here. Okay, Halberd, take it down completely, and then hopefully Pike will be able to get another shot in before you have anything healed there. It's all on you, Ciarla. Perfect. substantial, but we only got 1 rocket back after spending 7 there, which is madness. This one's about to fall. Ah, man, just barely not making it to the exit in time. Okay, well, geez, what would we even do other than spend everything on everything? Let's max out those shields and keep the fight going. You found the exit beacon. Rebels got here first. Oh, well, is that so? Rebels, welcome to my... Ah, clever place for them to go, because then we can only send in 2 to slaughter them at once. Oh. A good day to die. Well, since they used that to board rather than not board, that guy dies. And we avoid both of these and kill that guy because they can't handle this. You can't handle that. There we go, 100% dodge. Get everybody healed up. And then I think we ought to go for the kill here. It would be foolhardy for us not to. Gonna have you go through there so you also enjoy a bit of the healing. The beams are a waste. Let's get that breach going. Should have gotten that going much earlier, but I did not. Get in there. Kill them all. I don't know what level of healing that they have there, but I know that that guy's dead. Also the speed, that looks like a level 3 healing to me. Looks like a level dead healing to me. Oh, whoa, okay, I didn't count on that, did I? Once again, the game doesn't like us having rockets. All done. 1 whole fuel for our trouble. Back you come. The reason that I don't think we can indefinitely kill the rebels is because we're a little reliant on breach, and breach bombs are a limited commodity. Now onwards, final captain's privilege here. Do we go to the Slug Home Nebula or some Uncharted Nebula? Whatever the case, this has been a no civilian sector run, and I find that quite appreciable. Well, it's up to Captain and nobody else. Slugs sound fun, says Hapjacks. Ah, the fun lover. Righto, the only thing that can render a nebula more dangerous is if it's also home to the slugs. This one is just that. We're well equipped for nebula. We could be better equipped, but we're alright at that. Plenty of jumps to be had. Let's have as many as we can. At this rate, you'll have enough scrap to max out all systems. Wouldn't that be something on hard mode? That is Glaive. However, it's quite unlikely he's going to make the most of Glaive and actually hurt us. Oh, they do have an actual medibay, but we have crew. Some deadly crew. Oh, okay. That's fine, though. Only 2 can go for the healing at once. Oh, they have a pretty big crew here, but we've already slaughtered a few of them. Not even sure they'll get out of there in time. Waste of a glaive shot. What a shame. Down go their weapons a bit. I mean, we're just kind of having fun wrecking their ship here. But I'd like to... What would I like to do? I don't want to breach them, basically. I'm going to halberd and pike them instead. Which means you guys are coming back for some swift healing. Here's a little trick. All healed. Didn't even make it because he had to go diagonally. What a shame. I don't want to breach. We're really short on missiles. Need to save that up for the final final fight. If I take down the shields enough, I can... Oh, well, I could also just kill everybody on board. No more life signs, 40 scrap for me. Lucky, lucky us. Who did I miss? Sandarius, and you go. Great, keep on keeping on. Now this is clinical. Where's the mutinies at? Well, here's one. Before we have time to make contact with a heavily damaged Federation ship, they fade into the nebula. Do we lock onto life signs with our teleporter, or use long-range scanners, or do something completely different? Captain and crew, I can't choose between these. And Darius wants to pump the extra power. Captain wants to go for the teleporter. Thunder wants to teleport. Coach wants the scanners. Rock wants the teleporter. Ciarla wants to pump the extra power, but Norok is backing the captain, says it's time to use those tellies. On we go, and we find Marcus. Question is, does anybody want to upgrade to an Engie? They know how to do more damage, and they know how to fly. Could be a reasonable upgrade for any of our scrubby humans. Maybe not the one that attacks. Could be alright for Norok. Sarath already knows how to do the shields. Anybody looking to get rid of their flesh and exchange it for computer parts? Norok chimes in saying, yes, I will ascend. Better than that guy who was changed into a robot against their will. There we go. You need to perfect your piloting license, but at least it opens us up for better fixes. And for... and for the blue events that the Engie offer, which is a lot of them. Righto, there's a refugee ship drifting through the system, fleeing the rebel advance, so we hail them, or ignore Camp Refugia. Hail, hail, hail them, fixin' for a better crew. This crew's pretty damn good, but let's give them the hailing. Oh my. The refugee ship was bait for a Vulcan, either Leto or Artemis, and some kind of teleporting bomb, and a massive amount of drones. They'll get their overshield operational real soon. They also have hacking. Don't like that. I'm actually going to defense drone against the hacking in case they hack something sensitive. And otherwise, you guys are going in. They do have a... that could be a problem. This whole ship could be a problem. Pike can breach. Pike can take care of their intermittent overshield. Breach can breach that. Otherwise, get your butts in there. Sure, they'll run out of drones eventually. Kinda wish I had a heal bomb for all of this, but I don't. Alright, some people are kind of dying in there, but I think we're alright. Take care of that over... Oh, whoa, 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 no, 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 no. Take care of that overshield. Breach that. They're all dead. Easy salvage. God, that's a lot of scrap. That is a deliciously large amount of scrap. Whew. Only 4 missiles left. Or 6. Yeah, we can't be too gung-ho with the missile situation. They are not unlimited. But when we get to the final place, if we hit up a fixer-upper place, they'll give us loads of them. I want more power. Oh god, we're out of reactor power. Well, what else could we even do here? I don't go for these levels of engines. The returns on them are too bad. I wouldn't mind some insulation on the drone control, though. I do like better doors, but we'll save the rest of our scrap. Never know when you're going to run into a store or something else that's awesome. Righto, the slugs here used a tactic you'd hoped you'd never see. They're using remote hacking to sabotage oxygen. Our oxygen will... Oh, right, it's not even a choice. It's this is better because you improved your oxygen. Clunk. I thought it was something like use hacking, and then I forgot we don't have hacking. Still, the life support is barely functional, keeping you alive at least. Nice. Not nice is them taking Hapjack by the head there. Also not nice is that rocket, but check that lack of medibay. I know they have a cloning bay, but check that lack of medibay. Rather deal with cloning bay, easier to deal with here. Not good enough. Not good enough. What are they hacking? Oh, that's a firebomb. Get the hell out of there. Right. I don't know how good that thing is, but I'm actually just going to spend this. Clunk. Ah, I hit that one too late. I didn't even notice that they had shot, but the shot they had. Okay, down they go. System's normal. Give it a strip, and come on back, everybody. Hey, Angie, how about you show us how good you are at the fixin'? Also, I'm surprised you took any damage there, Seraph. I got you out of harm's way. Have you tried Captain's Edition mod? Yeah, I didn't really like it. It was just too much. Too much everything. Especially the events. God, they went on and bloody on. Alright, let's keep on keeping on here. Lots of opportunity for score here, and I will take it all. A rare test of honor for the mightiest Manti crews. Let's see just how mighty they are. They do have a medibay, but they're going to board us first. Where, though? There they are. You're not going to come up here instead? No, they really want the doors. It's a bit of a shame for me. We lost someone to this before. Let's try not to lose someone to it again. We're drowning in drones. Let's just not have that rocket be a problem. And let's cloak so that these guys don't teleport back. Get them killed and killed for good. Now, what are we going to do to you? This setup is hideous, says Katerina. It's pretty good. Alright, down you guys go. Even though they bombed us there with ion, this guy here still provides the power, so it's okay. And there are only two of them. How good's that medibay? It's too good, actually. Too good. Well, I think it's just level 1, but the point is I can't defeat two of them in there. That one, however, you're going down. There. Excellent. Stripped for 74. Back everybody comes. This is kind of savage. Like, who authorized this Federation ship? This is the kind of ship that tells everyone we are the baddies. It would be truly disgusting if God gifted us a crystal crew member. Impossible at this stage, but I agree it would be disgusting. I think this ship is a war crime. Not if we're not at war. Okay, a slug ship hails you. We've detected some worrying radiation coming from your medical unit. Perhaps you should take a look. As he signs off, your system is shut down. Their crew teleports aboard. They don't look like engineers. Well, good thing we have some extra juice to squeeze out here. It stays barely operational. Do they actually teleport onto the medbay? No, they don't. Go and deal with those so-called engineers first, please. It's a big rocket, sir. Let's not eat it at all. Good thing we got these extra shields. They can't touch us. Well, I think they could if they lined up everything just perfectly. They won't touch us. Yeah, like that. No, no, not even that's enough. Okay, how are we doing this? In we go, of course, but to where? They do have a medibay. I guess straight into the central area so we can all keep each other covered. Could breach medibay. Don't really want to breach bomb. I don't have unlimited amounts of them, unlike drones, which I essentially have unlimited amounts of. How do you like this then? Oh, not very well. That killed him dead. Might not be the only ones killed dead, and Darius and Thunder don't look too good. Oh god, and Darius is looking pretty bad, actually. Don't die on us now, Andari. There we go. Done and done. Stripped for 71. Back we come. This is disgusting. I'm going to max these out. Well, no, there's a store we're about to jump to. Let's save a little bit in case we get something even more disgusting. Although I struggle to think what that would be. Yeah, that was a surprisingly tough slug. How did they manage that? Ah, god, that goes up so fast when you have level 3 healing. You could maybe get Glaive. Yeah, Glaive would be a fine replacement for Halberd. Aha, when you see pirate insignia on the hull, you reconsider giving some aid here. Will we attack or keep our distance? They don't have slug markings. They're a pirate bomber. Attack the pirate scum, attack, attack, get the meat, attack. And here I thought the crew was going to stir things up, but after Hapjack's assumed captaincy, they kicked out the mutineers. Well, we take it on. We don't know what's on there, but a big volley. Well, let's show them the meaning of big volley. Oh, they got a big crew. That's actually a meaty crew for us to have to deal with. I don't like that fight. But they are running away to get healed as best they can. Right, we killed off a bunch of them. That's useful for us. Let's hopefully take care of those weapons a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jings. Try to dodge harder, man. Not a good fight, that. There, okay. Still not good for us. However, I could always give him a sneaky little breach. No, I can't. I missed completely. Alright, I'm not wasting another breach. We'll halberd instead. Get those weapons offline. Well, that's one way to have them offline. Get you guys out and healed as swiftly as possible. Real swiftly. And then those shields are going down so we can do other nasty things to them. Oh, wow. I don't think they're going to get out of there. Oh, barely. I don't even have any time to voice my mutinous thoughts before I'm drowned out by a choir of loyalists, says Ciarla. Gotta be fast then. There, they didn't even make it out. Give it a strip. Get out of there. And give it a swift bit of healing. Oh, that's very swift. I like maxed out medibay. Right, store. What do you have for me? How disgusting can this get? Anti-drone, defense, ion intruder, FTL, another scrap recovery arm. Emergency respirators. Emergency respirators are a pretty good way to help deal with the unmanned drones. Oh, my old flame flak, and pike, and breach. Sell scrap recovery at this point. No, there's still a lot more scrap can do. I think scrap will give us more than 25 at this point. Yeah, we don't need flak, but I'm tempted to replace halberd with pike, because halberd needs less power. Because, well, currently we need 2, 2, 3. But halberd does a ton of damage, it's hard to deny. No, we don't actually need any of this. I will, however, buy the rockets. And I almost never do that. We're really a bit tight on rockets. And as much as I like fire drone, and I really like fire drone, I'm going to sell you. I missed that already. Oh well, let's keep it going. Righto. Greetings, traveller. Care for a fix-up? We could easily patch up some of that damage, and we do have damage. Do we agree, or should we check if they would rather have some payment? Or maybe we don't want this at all. No tanks, says Seraph. No, never trust the slug, says Andarius. Norok says no thanks. The captain says, yeah, sure. Rock Climber wishes to ask about it. The coach says, trust the slugs, no racism. By my count, that's pretty mutinous. The trust of this new captain might send us down the plug hole at this late stage in the game. We got a no, a no, whereas we only have a couple for sure, so it looks like mutiny to me. Let's get that pole revving. This is a very late chance to have it, and we won't be getting this crew back. Well, we could double back to the store. Oh, God. Righto. Well, as ever, there is the option for the captain to kill off half the crew. That would slaughter 4 of our crew members. There is also the option to finally put an end to his reign of terror and lynch Captain Hapjacks. There's also going to be the option that we must face the rebels, and I'm not kidding, 10 times in this sector. We'll also have the option here to return to the start of the sector, which is kind of the same, but a bit more of a route for it. And given where we are, there will be no peaceful option for this, so you'll have 4 options here. The poll is up. Get voting. See, let's get it on the screen here. There we go. There's still a lot of love for killing Captain Hapjacks, but there's also a desire to face off against the rebel fleet 10 times. A large amount of desire to face off against those rebels 10 times. Although there's still that strong desire to kill the captain. Seems like most people are putting in their votes for fighting against the rebels. The thing is, we have a ship that is so good. It seems criminal to just stroll on in there and kick the rebel flagship like an abused baby. We, however, can really stick it to the rebels 10 times. It's a shill points out, saying, just think of the score you can get. Oh, I'm thinking about the score. Strong and stable, says Hapjacks. Oh, dearie me. Okay, well, here we can avoid the SB, that is true. Looks like we're going to face the rebels 10 times this sector. Better get ready for that. But since the captain was not lynched here, we're going to be trusting these lovely little slug people. As you dock with the station, your readings go haywire. An EMP blast resonates throughout the ship and your engines shut down. You're a sitting duck as the ship reveals itself and silently moves into attack. They have mind control on Norok, the battle-hardened pilot here. They have glaive. Right. I won't stand for this. Let's get in there. Let it be a fight to the death if it must. Our dodging isn't so good there, Norok. You want to try a little harder, please? There we go. Get that at least fixed up, will you? Alright, unfortunately, they're going to start healing up pretty fast. Maybe I shouldn't halberd. Maybe I should just go for the breach. We'll go for this kind of setup. We're able to kill them pretty fast, but they're also able to rejuvenate pretty fast. Not fast enough, actually. This is okay. There, right. Halberd beam will go in early and take out these two. Oh, right. The clone bay is already down and out. Get out of there. Too risky for you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What a banger of a way to get us. Bring them all back. They're gonna go and work on their ship. Ugh, work on repairs on the ship. What an embarrassment. Don't you dare. Right, and Darius, think about what you've done. Okay, shut off the hacking module, engines are back to normal, strip the ship. Oh, we didn't even have dodging, did we? That's hilarious. In we go for some much needed repairs to the body. The pole is still up, Jake. Hey, that it is. Thanks for the heads up. Well now. I was hoping we could pop back to the store, but I guess that won't be happening. 10 times, huh? 10 times. Might be prudent to have the heal bomb, honestly, rather than Pike. Pike can't do anything that Halberd can't do themselves. Righto, the sensors have picked up another refugee ship. Are we going to hail them or ignore Camp Refugia? They might have a trade for us. Might run low on bombs, says Saltia. Did I say I'd destroy 10 rebels or face them 10 times? I think I just said face them. I hope I just said face them. Hail, hail, hail. No more kills, please. Ignore. No more trust, says the coach. But that's not enough. Seems like everybody wants to hail. But it was another bit of bait. That's what you get for trusting these sluggy bastards. They're not about to board us. They can do some damage, though. So let's take them down. Only 2 can go away for healing, though. So that means the others just have to die. Also, no thanks to any of that. That's a very almost dead NG. He survived. Ha! They don't always make it out. Oh, they certainly didn't. Good lord, Mantire strong. Good, 1 dodge is all you needed, and you got it. That poor NG. That very poor NG. Oh, can you take him on, or is the healing too strong? That's far too strong healing. Just the way that health goes down and down, it's barbaric. It's your stream, your rules, but keep the VOD up, says no rules. What do you mean keep the VOD up? When do I ever kill VODs? Okay, it's dead, it's easy salvage, and the refugees, seeing how effectively we dispatched their ship, chime in with even more scrap. Alright. Could really do with a store for some extra repairs, though. I mean, it's all fun and games until they come at you with, you know. Oh, we weren't even max healing there. Exit may yet reveal some stores. What do we have in the exit beacon? A whole lot of not much, but we're not able to go to the last stand just yet. Oh, how fortuitous, a store. I'm going to do this jump before the store, though. Is that safe? That looks safe to me. Don't think I've ever seen that much scrap. It's easy enough on normal mode, but on hard mode this is a hell of a lot. The sensors have picked up a refugee ship again. Will we hail them, or do the mutinous members of the crew feel like this is the opportunity to throw a spanner in the works? CR Lad does, they want to ignore, but Norok and Heavy are still on the captain's side. Rock wants to ignore, the coach wants to ignore, but the Andarius is still going for them. Alright, more kills for the kill counter. And that it is, it was yet another. Ooh, they got hacking going on. Do not like. Let's just spend the defense and take care of that. Right. With that not to worry about, we can just move on into here, I rather think. There's no need to have quick boarding. Just take them on. The slight problem is that they have, yeah, Zoltan, which results in things like that. How quickly can we take this down? Okay, they will clone pretty quickly, it seems. Well, it's not so much it seems, it is that way. I might just breach bomb them, save us all the trouble. No, 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 that is what gets Rock killed. Get out of there. And that was 220% going to kill off Rock. Fortunately for us, they have a breach to repair. Unfortunately, I only used 1 power in teleporting back. Let's hope he doesn't fix it. He must be fixing it right now. Come on, come on. There we go. Get in. Whew. Easily done. Stripped for 69, and then another 30. That is insane amounts of scrap. 601. This certainly is becoming a war crime. Let's go and see what that store has. Maybe empty of its everything. I think at this point I will sell our scrap recovery arm. And don't think I didn't see that. Yoink. A strategy in and itself, some might say. Small bomb, repair bomb, fire beam. It's all good, but at this point fire beam doesn't do us any advantages. We'll get all the fixing, get all of that. Get all the drones. I mean, what else am I going to spend the scrap on? Time for human to become killing machine, says Velosolar. Did not notice that. Hey, there we go. Rock, are you willing to become a mantis? We have the technology. So much scrap, I'm having Timbuktu flashbacks, says Hapjacks. Funny thing is, Timbuktu didn't really get that much. Rock Climber says, of course. Well then, for you, Rock. Finally, I get to send somebody into the airlock. The slow death. Be funny if I was sending the wrong guy in there. And now we're back down to just 1 human slave, which is how it should be. This is absolute brutality. I've had a lot of runs of FTL. This isn't the best, but it's probably the second best. Best one I've had was pretty much this plus Zoltan Overshield. Oh, another store! Ah, well. Who am I to say no? Small engineers here with a... Oh! That destroys them on the second one. Although we don't actually send anything over, do we? No, that wouldn't even stop us from firing at them with anything. So that's unfortunate. Clone Bay, don't want Clone Bay. It's too cheap. I will, however, get those rockets. Another drone recovery arm, imagine. Do you have all subsystems upgraded? If not, consider upgrading them. Yeah, I mean, we might as well spend all the scrap. What else are we going to do? The rebels have taken over everywhere, so now we have to do 10 jumps to them. Max doors, max piloting, just to insulate them. Don't need extra on oxygen. Wouldn't mind a couple more. Oh god, I could almost max. Well, I could max out the engines. I won't, but it's good to know that we could. I'll put an extra on the weapons so that it's insulated. And then some on you as well. And that is beastly. Just beastly. This could only be better if I had a backup battery or more Zoltan crew members. But even if we had more Zoltan, I think it's better to have a Rock, Engie, and, well, maybe not the human. Mind control or hacking for fun. We can't. We've used up all of our systems. If we check here, you see the limited number of systems. It is 8. And everyone has engines, some form of medibay or clone bay, and oxygen and weapons. So these 4 are always taken. Right, well, we got to do this 10 times. Let's consider the best setup for it. The hull repair is cool, but we can switch... No, we can't switch that out during. Sorry, system repair bro, but you've got to go in favor of keeping us alive. You've become the terror mission. That we have. Alright, well, let's go and spread the terror. There's an ion storm going on through these, unfortunately. I think they're all going to be ion stormed. Into the ABS. Yeah, let's take an ABS first. Alright, here's the first. They're firing on us. There are rather a few of them, sire, but let them come to... Oh, don't like them going there, though. Get them killed. They're going to board with more shortly, though. Yeah, we have a hull... We have a... we get these back, is what I'm trying to say. There we go. Okay, bringing in more, in the perfect place to bring it as well. Come away from all of that. Shouldn't even need the halberd beam, so we'll use the power over here instead. ASB locked. I'll show you ASB lock. It'll be a little tricky taking out that medibay here. Well, if we reduce the shields... No, we have loads of rockets for now. Yeah, have fun fixing that. He won't. In fact, he will die. We must jump away before they get into firing range. Must we, though? We're having so much fun here. Good point, though, is that we're not going to automatically get these on cooldowning or whatever between all these, so let's get you all healed up there. And before that comes and cracks a hole into us, let's slither into the nebula. 108 dodge. Still not enough dodge. Okay. Apparently we must escape quickly, but there is no anti-ship battery. They still have weapons operational, though, it looks. So let's have our shields going, have defense drone going. Keep breathing, at least a little bit. Wonder where they are. They're all... Okay, they're up there. On you go, then. Go and get yourself healed up. I don't like you not being healed. Oh, well, that was over and done with rather quickly. However, Clone Bay. I need to go boarding like this. Don't really need dodge as long as we shoot down the rockets. Coach, you took a bit of a banging there. Get repaired up. Same with you and Darius. Alright, let's give him what's for. Oh, they did board us there. Well then, go and stomp on them, Rockman. And go and help them out, Sareth. And with that down, please go and destroy this if at all possible. It's injured a bit, but not destroyed. Little unfortunate they were able to respawn there in time. Sareth, you're getting beaten up, so please get away. Same with you, no reason to die here. Oh, right, yes, they're coming back for more. More into the pit. A little unfortunate for me that they're chipping away at our crew here. And Darius is dying at this rate. We've got to take this thing down. There we go. All done. That's 2. Help is on the way. Yeah, you made it. It's all okay. Let's get ourselves massively healed up at breakneck speeds. Alright, 8 more to go. And all you get out of this is 1 fuel. So be mindful of what you're doing around here. I think I preferred dealing with the anti-ship batteries, honestly. At least then we had more power on our side. Do the rebel ships give you score? Oh yes. Yes they do. Where are they going to board? The perfect location to board. Want to board me with more, please? Well, they kind of do. Oh, right, I'm not actually powering my engines. Right, well, that's something, isn't it? Penny fell a bit too late for that. Keep the doors open so we can breathe through that, and... yeah, I forgot about that. I'm a bit too late to be building my arc now. However, let's get stuck in. One of them has to go and die. No problem. 48 dodge is plenty to avoid that. And down go their weapons rather nicely. The brutality. I mean, it's good. It's great even. Let's not eat that one. I don't know if it's going to hit us or not, but up we go to the... which number is this? Is this our 4th one? Probably. Ah, we dodged it anyway. Someone needs to keep track. I'm not good at keeping track of numbers. We've done 3, so this is the 4th. Excellent. Rockman's almost done with his fixin'. More rockets, so let's not eat any of that, please. Couple of rockets and a Vulcan, nothing to worry about. they went back rather than adding more to us. Let's not have any of this. Get you guys all healed up. And I think, wow, that's a really crappy medibay they have. Go and give them what's for. And get Rockman all healed up. I think Ciarla is feeling a bit punished there. For no good reason, too. God, they can't even keep up with the healing. Off you trot, in you come, and oh, we already dodged that, so we have a bit of respite to go and heal up. 4 down, 6 to go. Saltia says, I say we go for 20. Well, you're not on the crew. I don't have all night, I think. Right, we'll tread back into the Ion Storm for this one. Is this a mutiny punishment? Yes, it is. They got plenty of weapons, but we should have the dodge to get away from all of those. But the volley isn't so kind like that. They boarded on us first. They're over in sensors. Take them down. I think I'll spare a breach just to take care of their medibay. Not nearly enough, I'm afraid. And when that one goes, I'm going to vanish into the darkness. With 100% dodge, they can't teleport you back. We have plenty of opportunity to heal you up. And then I feel it is time to go and lay the smacketh down on these guys. Still, they have big crews. However, no healing. Breach is so good. I maintain it is a strategy in and itself. Let's get you over there. There's little reason to take any risk on the hull, especially when we're drowning in in drone parts. When half the enemy weapons don't work because of the Ion Storm, does it really count? Half of our weapons don't work either. But I see what you're getting at. You want more of the out of the Ion fights. Norok. Figured you'd enjoy that being the pilot, but maybe there's just not enough for you to dodge, so you feel a bit superfluous. Here comes number 6. I think. I mean, I'm not good at counting, but I think it's 6. Bring all that back up, pretty please. What a place for them to go. Nice shot. Nice point-blank shot. I think they want to bring in another. I don't want to be having another one brought in, so just get in there and slaughter them all, please. This is just so brutal. We made a very conscious decision early on to take Breach 2. Really, the captain did, so all credit to captain on that choice. And it's paying for itself a gorillion times over here. Back to positions and onwards to number 7. Wasn't this captain, I think. I can't remember. Alright, let's bring down the 7th one. They don't always have boarding, but I think every one we've come across has had boarding. It's a good thing this isn't Sojourn's redemption run. We had to specifically take the fights that didn't have rockets. And there haven't been ones without rockets so far. We cloak away, so we guarantee the kill here. Looks good. And then, speaking of guaranteed kills, we make some guaranteed kills. I'm lucky those are all hitting. I reckon some of these must have more than... Oh, goodbye defense drone. They must have more than one piloting on some of them, which means they'll still have dodge chance. I feel like they're speeding up with their anti-ship batteries. But say no to it. Alright. This couldn't go on indefinitely, but I could probably destroy more than 100 cruisers with this. I don't need to spend the breach bombs, and we have loads of hull repair drones. Oh, didn't see that. Indefinitely. Oh, they actually want to get away from us, do they? No, I take that back. I could probably do it indefinitely, because if you jump when a hull repair is at... Well, I'll show you. Seeing is believing. They wish to board us. Frankly, I wish to kill them. Chance this will miss. It doesn't. Oh, interesting. They do decide to board. Hard to blame them on that. It's a little tricky. Oh, you're in as well. That'll be pretty bad for us, but we've killed everyone there. So you guys should probably actually stay, because these guys will just be brought away. Bring you back at full power. Get you out of there. Get you and you in there. You and you in there. Norok, are you okay? You don't look okay. No, they took out our oxygen a bit, didn't they? Right, at least they're all dead. Alright, I know you've just taken over the controls there, Thunder, but see if you can dodge this. I don't care if you... Oh, wow, not bad. It's easier to do than people say, then. And that makes 7. Alright, observe. We're going to deploy hull repair. We're at 20. I'm going to let him heal twice, because he heals at least 3 times. And then I'm going to jump. And we get 2 drones back, hull repair and defense. So we can even repair endlessly here. So I think we have unlimited potential for scoring, unless we mess up and, say, lose a Mantis. We'd have to rely on not using breach bombs, though. This is 9, Jake, is it? Yeah, that feels like it's not 9. Oh, wow, they did not last long. In fact, one of them died on the way back. Died on the way back to his home planet. Donk, but let's just say no to all of that. What a sorry way to go. Still doesn't feel like it's 9. I think it was 8. I think I'm being lied to. And we wouldn't even be anti-ship batteried if we were in the nebula as well. Alright, here we go. Pretty sure that was number 4, says Failberry. I am bemused by the sheer amount of rockets and teleporters we're coming across here. Just cloak away from it all, get these guys murdered. And then, speaking of murder, go and commit some murder. Incoming! No, we dodged it. We dodged that one clean. Okay, I think we see how this one's going. That was number 8, right? Onwards to number 9. Hop. Again, rockets and, yeah, and that too. Get in there. At least they don't have things like hacking or mind control. Those would be a real bummer to fight against. Oh, they're out of there already? What a sad state. Go take them on. Every last one of them. They have to die. It's a sordid miss. They have to trade quite a bit for the healing. That's not all, though. I have my own problems here. Let's bring you back before you get slaughtered. Yeah, missing again. That's a dang shame. That isn't missing, though. Oh boy. Well, that's fine. Defense drone can still run with that. They're getting way too much healing done, though. Oh, wow. They have either very good luck or very good dodge. Potentially both. You forgot to carry the 2, Jake. We have 5 more fights. Is that so? Get that sucker killed. Alright, that was the 9th. Onwards to... Was that the 9th? No, that was the 8th, right? I got some fixing to do as well. Get on that. One of you guys should know how to pilot, right? And that they do. Gosh, that they do. Maybe back to positions. Into the ion for extra fun. Oh, they immediately board us, right in the drones as well. That's good, because it's a 4 place for all 4 of you to get in. Looks like a very familiar enemy to fight as well. Let's just get the defense drone going. Have some hull repairs for fun. No point just asking to die. And they'll send in another one shortly, I'm sure. Aha, what a place to go. Gotta hand it to defense drones, it's like oxygen. Oh, right, they have clone bay. Right, that's something of a problem. Well, it's a problem we can fix. Sounds like a very low level one though. So let's get that done. Get you healed up. And then get in there. Ah. They're not fixing that, are they? I think they're going to try to, but it'll be a long time for them to fix it and plenty of time to kill people in the meantime. Like so. Alright. I think that's it. Onwards to the exit and we're out of here. Unless we've not been keeping score correctly. Which is possible. There we go. Alright. Exit and then we're out of here. That was the 9th, says Rippy. Good enough for me. That was 8th, says Veloslar. Ribbons. Where are they at, anyway? Despite being Nebula with no ASB, there's actually, we actually don't have an ion storm hitting us. They're going to enjoy that, I'm sure. And we haven't fought a single one that hasn't had rockets. That is weird. When we did this run as Sojourns, we did occasionally find ones that didn't have rockets. Wow, you missed that. All done, all dead, and that guy's just running in. That's worse than giant alien spiders, that fight. Okay. Honestly, it was just a show of force, but we took on the 10 rebel fights. Now let's go and kick the flagship to the curb. Wonderful. Nothing I could even spend this on if I wanted to. But we ain't done yet. Let's go. We are the spiders, says Andarius. We dodged that event, mind. What is the meaning of this? Who are you? Whilst you were messing around in that sector, the entire place has been taken over by the rebels. It's no longer a base to defend. Thanks for the hull point, Tully. I think we'll take that, and then make our way up to the base. because I want those extra rockets. Is there even a fleet left at the last stand? What about the rebel fleet? There can't be much left of them. There's a small bomber squadron engaging with Federation scouts. We move in to assist for some odd reason. This looks like a very familiar thing for us to fight against. Maybe it'll be slightly less powerful than the ones we've just been fighting. It can't even hurt us. There's no way. Well, I guess there is a way, but it's not going to happen. I want to try to spare the breach bomb here. I've been using too many of them. Let's try halberd instead. Gotta remember, we need bombs for healing as well. Get them all slaughtered, sunshine. So what I'm going to do here is reduce the shields enough that halberd beam can take down their clone bay. It's going really fast though, I think it might be a level 3 one. On the plus side, we're really damn good at destroying things. It'll be slowed down now at least a little bit. Won't answer my question though, I'd really like to know what level it is. Ah, it was only level 2, oh well. And now it's level dead. And they get a horrible notification that the crew is dying. We got repair burst off of them, not terribly useful. But it feels good to slaughter them. Feels very good to slaughter them, and to heal so quickly. Ah, but with extra scrap, we could add more power. Well, who knows, there might be a store out here. Jake has ascended Rock's Mach level fighter yet. No, the Rock has not been engaging in much fighting. 4 rockets isn't very good, but, you know, everything else is pretty good. He's thinning out the herd for the final battle. The flagship's going to have no flank. Power up the weapons? Sure, let's not get cocky. It would be awful to lose our entire crew to something like a ship jumping away. That said, I have a hard time seeing how this one's going to defeat us. Again, let's save those rockets. I need a non-rocket solution to my problems right now. I'm just going to kill them all. I'm going to feel bad killing that drone. Looks like they have level 2 healing, which is only half as good as level 3. That's just brutal. It doesn't need to be that harsh. Like I barely made it out alive. Nah, that one certainly did not. I might not even need the halberd beam here. I do not. Strip the whole thing for 50 scrap. I already missed my scrap recovery arm. If we hadn't sold it, it would still be contributing to score mightily. Wasn't harsh, Jake. It was a fast death. Oh, but I quite like these system repair drones. I find them very cute. Maybe cute's the wrong word, but they're certainly endearing. Okay, we found you at last. Prepare to die. This looks like a very, very similar engagement. Uh-oh, don't like that. I saw what they were sending at, and I don't like it. There we go. That's an ion intruder drone. I'll be having none of that, thanks. They'll try to send another. And I shall shoot down another. Kind of feel bad for the people that aren't Manti on this ship. You're just being so overshadowed. Alright, that means you can kill them if you get in there fast enough. There we go. Oh ho! Hull missile and 75 scrap. We did, however, lose our defense drone, so that is one way that you don't have infinite drones. They can be shot by random fire. The odds are low, but they do happen. Am I a good pilot, Dad? Says Norok. You'll have to ask your crew about that. 1, 2, 3. I want that repair for extra rockets. Not for the repair, though. Heavens no. Patched up. 4 more rockets. We almost have a maxed out ship, which is madness. I'm going to keep that. I don't need that more than I need that. And I want that. I don't really care so much about the engines. We have tons of engine. Alright, let's go and do it. Save the day with our 45 fuel on top of everything else. They're firing on us. They're right on top of us. Not a problem for us, though. Jake, what's your favorite part of the dev clash today? I really liked seeing Yemen come out strong. They made some aggressive plays that I honestly didn't expect from them, but they did, and I like that. Right. They want to board us again. That's probably fine. Let's just have them board us and kill them for it. Let's avoid all of that, please. Might need to breach rather than anything. I think we've got 3 shields. We'll try halberd instead. Oh, of course, they're not going to board us if we're doing this. Come and have a go, then. Oh, no, they still want to board. That could be a problem. Yeah, especially when they're going in like that. May have made a dum-dum on that one. That healing level looks like level 3 to me. Try to kill that one. Good. Come back. Bring in 2 of you over there. 2 of you over there, just so we don't have risk of people dying from an errant shot here. Okay, away they go. You folks need to get healed up, just in case you get shot. ASB is still target locked. Well, let's just take a nap. Get everybody fully healed up. Who's still injured? Rock is. So's Coach B, actually. And that's the beauty of max level healing. You're just tip-top so quickly. Anyway, those shields gotta go. The weapons we can handle. But I want those shields gone so we can have an easier time getting through them. Don't want to risk... Yeah, there's no problem. Don't want to waste my my rockets. Drones are a separate matter. Come on, take care of those. That ASB isn't even coming close. Oh, that's right, they're going to repair that. Well, that's okay. Halberd will come in and give them another bit of what's for. Feels kind of good. It's like tearing the wings off of flies, but a lot less sadistic. I'm not that kind of person. There, and that's enough to chase and destroy you. Oh, right, I should have cloaked away from that, but I did not. Instead, we just enjoyed the fight. Alright, we grab what we can, we bring you guys back. I'm going to deploy the hull repair drone. Oh, it's not even doing this maximum, is it? Alright, and away we go onwards to the Rebel flagship fight. Unless I want to jump here first, which I kind of do. Let's see what it is. Aha! We've got a refugee ship drifting through the system, offering us one last chance at a mutiny. Will we hail them or ignore Camp Refugia? Ignore, says No Rock. Hail them, says Rock. One last hail, says the captain as well. Hail them, says Thunder. Ignore, says Sarath. But Ciarla wants to hail them. Well, looks like we do. Their chance to mutiny was blown, and now we're having to deal with whatever the heck this is. It's going to take a while for our halberd beam to take care of that overshield, but they don't really have much. There's not a lot they can do against us. Not a lot doesn't mean nothing. What do you think about fixing these? Nah, I agree. It adds soul to the ship. Useless guys can barely hit a damn thing. I'll keep halberd, I guess. Otherwise, you guys are going on in. Now these guys do their bombing, but yeah, that's what they get. This guy's not gonna live. Not a chance. Easy salvage. Oh wow, over 100 scrap from one encounter is mental. Just mental. Alright, let's get the oxygen flowing, which I think is enough to sustain a breach. The oxygen level is rising. I don't think it's quite enough though. I gotta open. Oh, I think it was enough. Well, either way, get fixing, and get fixing, please. Oh, that'll take ages for you guys to do. You do it. Keep the holes, they make the ship go faster. Is that how the aerodynamics of the ship work? Any more last minute upgrades? Yeah, I guess we could max out the engines a bit more. Okay, before we jump in, let's actually consider our weapon setup here. Because I forgot what it was. Heal, breach, and halberd seems about right. Yeah, we're going to tear them to shreds here. Breach Medibay, infest Medibay, repair ourselves, probably in Medibay. We'll have to take a few hits, but we have hull repair to stand by that. Actually, I think I'll have system repair drone rather than hull repair drone here, because I want you to be able to take care of any fires and stuff that pop on the ship. And that should be that. Look at all the useless cargo. Yeah, I'd like to sell it, but it's not like there's a store nearby. We have to go and save the base. Let's do it then. Alright, this is it. The Rebel flagship, if you're able. What do you mean, if we're able? I'd be amazed if we weren't able. Don't even know, need a lot of power. Ah, crap, I forgot to defense drone out that. Oh well, the shield's going down as something. Oh well, that's the first slip up. Don't count on there being a nothing. Another, rather, not a nothing. Tell you what, I'm really curious what happens if we board 4 into here. Do 2 of them go down there? I think they do, but we don't need all of you going in. Right, first off, I don't like the ion, so let's take care of it. I think I'll take care of the beam weapon as well. There's little reason not to. So we'll send you folks in there as well. Yeah, let's just say no to that. And yes to getting as much done as possible. Now, some people don't like killing this guy because he activates their AI sooner than necessary, but I'm just going to take him out so I don't get beamed in this first session whilst we have no shields. Seems prudent to me. They are ripping through our shields. Okay, once you guys are back and we have this thing recharged, it is time for breachy bombing. Alright, on you come. Dodge as best you can, which should be pretty good, honestly. I think only 2 of you actually took any damage, right? There you go. Oh, damn, that was good. Back to position. Now, first off the breach. They have enough oxygen that this won't actually... Ah! Okay. I goofed. Wait, no, they might not fix it in time, which will be okay. They are not fixing that in time. Get in there. It's a fight to the death. Keep ourselves well healed up. We have no good reason not to. Also, I don't like them doing any of that, so clunk. It's going to be AI controlled real fast, actually. We have to ask ourselves, what do we not want them to have? I'm thinking rockets. One generally thinks, please God, not the rockets. Now they can't fix the rockets, they can fix other things though. Let's take care of that hacking and take care of those doors. Shouldn't need additional breaches. Let's get the halberd going. Bomb those doors, Jake. I don't want to use more of my breach bombs, man. We have a limited number of them, but it probably makes a lot of sense to do so. And in that case, doesn't make a lot of sense for you guys to go over there either. There, freebie. Their hacking is going to be garbage now. The rockets cannot come online. And halberd will finish this job off mercilessly. And, I was hoping to just have system repair drone going for fun. Yeah, I see you going there. Say no to Ion. Alright, get back. We should be able to just pick these guys apart now. Well, no, don't have them dodge so well. Breach bomb's so powerful. So incredibly powerful. There's one ship that starts with breach bomb, only one. But it's a special breach bomb, it's cheaper. Alright, that's the end of this form of the flagship, so out you come, and in you go. This is cruel, I'm just picking and choosing my own adventure on how to destroy flagship here. It was 3 times faster to spend a rocket there than bash down 3 extra doors on the way, most likely. But it involved spending a rocket, you know what I'm like. Wait, maybe there's a store. There is not a store, but there is another possible ship detected. Let's consider our setup for the next one, though. Heal bomb is no longer necessary. Breach, pike, and halberd seem very good. System repair drone seems slightly less necessary, but I'll still keep it. Take the extra fight, Jake. Of course I'm going to take the extra fight. I just want to make sure I'm set up well for it. Well, I don't have my heal bomb active now, but we'll just take the risk, I suppose. Sensors indicate the rebels are setting up forward jump bacon. That sounds delicious and dastardly. They shouldn't be able to get through us though, especially with our monstrous amount of dodge. So let's just tear them to shreds. That's a lot of breaching though, but we're going to start by breaching their ability to dodge, then everything else goes. Let's keep an eye on what they actually have though. Their dodge is actually a bit crap, and now it's 0. Then go the shields, and it's victory for Tanner. Score's over 9,000 probably. The score is over 6,000, but it's probably not 7,000. That is my expert opinion on the matter. This is our second and last breach bomb that this guy's going to eat. Everything else is halberd and pike. With that, halberd just comes on in to say hello, and after the next halberd, pike will not quite finish the job, but certainly join in on the job. Just send me in, says Adarius. I don't need to breathe at this point. Nobody really does. Not bad. It only gets 2 drones and 3 weapons, so this is certainly not a ship set up for weapon attacks, but that 4 levels of teleporting is something out of this world. Right. So close to having a fully maxed out ship. If we just had another 150 scrap, which we'd probably get if we sold enough stuff, or maybe didn't buy that. Yeah. Still. Come on, flagship, you gotta go. Before he goes, however, let's not take unnecessary risks. Cheers. Gotta remember that they have defense drone. We didn't pick up the defense scrambler, so hull missile wouldn't help. But I'm gonna breach their... let me think. Breach rockets. Absolutely breach rockets. I almost feel bad for the flagship, says Grand Kaiser. Well, that's mad. Okay, I need defense drone going. I don't need pike or halberd just yet, just breach. And I'm going to have you guys go in there to destroy all of their drone-related activities. Defense drone will take care of... Whew! Almost didn't. We'll take care of that. No rockets at all. And they can't repair that. Why even eat any of this? There's no reason. Shouldn't need additional breaching. Let us pike, let us halberd. This run was so good, says Velos Lazar. It was so good from a playing the game perspective. I think from people wanting action and mutiny, it was an awful stream. Well, an awful run. Ching's even that that drone part that normally scunners me. They just have nothing. Nothing they can throw at me. Alright lads, get back. Time to let the beams do their work. Pike, on your bike. Halberd. Oh, you know how this works. Savagely for them. As if. Try your worst. Don't even get a cloak from this. Should have used that last chance to mutiny and killed half the crew for the challenge, says Rippy. That would have been interesting, right? Then we'd have to send the 4 crew we have left to both man the ship and attack the flagship. Okay, final thing is Zoltan Overshield. They have no crew to send at us, and defense drone won't really help out much. I guess it's better to have hull repair just in case. Otherwise, same as before, down they go. After Xenonauts, a light and breezy run might just be called for, says Kazi. Yes, Xenonauts leave me in a bad space. Right, good thing they went for Battery Man instead of anything else. Let's take care of that overshield. This will take a bit of time, so we will have quite a few attacks to deal with, unfortunately. Well, depending on your perspective, whether or not it's unfortunate or not. Oh! System repair drone, take care of that, please. I hit the cloaking just a little too late. How are you damaged? Did something hit you? Actually, really, how is it damaged? There's no reason it should be damaged. Right, I'm not paying attention to dealing damage here, so let us deal damage. Let's send in the crew, take down those shields. We shall breach. Couldn't I just, like, send... Oh. Please do get in there. I still want halberd getting operational, though. Oh, damn, they actually destroyed system repair drone with that shot. Savage. Not too shabby, enemy ship. Not only that, they're taking care of our shields in interesting ways. Right, that doesn't completely destroy their rockets, but that does. There we go, no shields for these losers. System repair drone, get back on it. Oh no, you're gonna mash it, aren't you? That's what happened. You went through there and got shot, didn't you? Didn't you? Say no to being attacked with that, and... There we go. This is being done quite sloppily, but whatever. Go and fix up our ship so it looks completely unscathed, please. Halberd, 2, 4, 6, 8, okay. System repair drone around to look good. Rip those fly. Oh, wow, okay. You're going for that, are you? That means they're going to get their overshaft. Screw it, just kill the damn thing. And there we go. Nothing is damaged, nothing is injured. Thunderhat Jax, the Coach Bee, Ciarla and Darius, Sarith, Norok, and Rock have effortlessly swatted the Rebel flagship as they would swat a fly. In fact, as they swatted the other Rebel flagship and at least 10 of their fleet as they came along. The real question is, what's that score? Well, 3, 2, 1 here. What? Good heavens, we will never see a score like that again. The Man-Eater destroys my incredible battery bank run and even the Teleslug 4 by over 1,000 points. That's... yeah, I'm lost for words. Not only that, you got the most ships defeated, the most beacons explored, the most scrap ever collected on Into the Airlock, the most combat kills by Thunder, and Thunder also survived the most jumps at 131. That is phenomenal. All that with no clone bay either, and we ate 2 mutinies. Which Thunder is kind of surprised themselves that they survived 131 jumps. Think we could have gone further, says Andaris. We could have taken out over 100 of the ships there. It's part of the reason why mods that make you get scrap and other resources from the rebel ships in that way are so incredibly unbalanced, because you just farm them in the first place and do fine. Good heavens, that's out of this world for Into the Airlock run. I wouldn't say it was the most bombastic run we've ever had. We had a pretty smooth going from start to finish, but, you know, we put that power to use, all for the good of the galaxy. And when it comes to B, you know, B's a great one. We had the J-Rice 88 that actually failed, surprising that, but the Burning Peasant made it through. Oh, normal. Okay, hell of a run. That will never be shifted. Okay, it could, but it's not going to be shifted on Into the Airlock. Very different from our previous runs, and for once we didn't have a down-to-the-wire flagship fight, but still, very good job by the captain and crew, and I can't help but feel that Thunder's name is etched into the history books permanently. Still, until our next stream, which will be no more Xenonauts tomorrow morning? Noon? I don't know, I need to check the schedule. Until that repair job, it's a cheers from me, and a cheerio.